time where I have to do some babysitting.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone, which is 0.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, here we go. 10.
10.
There you go.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Abingdon Road. We are just about to get going here against Challow and Childrey in the Oxfordshire T20.
Oh, you're on this one. You're on mute.
Yeah, sorry, right. Schoolboy error. Yeah, I've been chatting to myself. We've been on mute. Sorry about that. Welcome to Abingdon Road. T20 against Challow and Childrey. Soon be joined by the immaculate specimens that are Bear and Barnes. Just rushed from work like true heroes. Yeah.
Always get just smart little radio.
Matt, do we know who won the toss?
They did, and they elected to bat.
Okay, so Challow and Childrey have elected to bat after winning the toss. Evening, Mr. Wilton. Stephen Peacock, one of our sponsors, just arriving at the ground, looking to get his rocks off.
We've got bear camp today as well, have we?
We do have bear camp.
We've got no score at the moment until Graham sets it up.
And, oh, we actually have one of the players turning up now who's supposed to be playing, which is quite handy. James Lauder is fashionably late. We're just, apologies for no score or no, as in indication of, obviously there's no score yet, but indication of who is going to be opening the batting or bowling. Just waiting for some of these IT glitches for Matt to clear it.
Still haven't set the match up yet.
Okay. Well, we'll bring it to you as soon as we can.
I think he's putting in the team names, I would imagine.
Okay.
Do your best commentary for...
Well, I'll give it a go, but these guys are going to take over now. So I'm going to let the wonderful Bear and Barnes take over.
Bear, do you want to go in the middle? Yeah, I can do babysitting jigs if I need to. Exactly. When Will's is batting. Whose his phone's on the floor? How many? Oh, 13, Bear. Unlucky for some, and your jelly babies are open. Good evening, everybody. Evening, Bear.
Evening, Barnes.
Good to be back.
Yeah, I know. Where have you been? At a wedding, I understand. Punting.
Oh, no. Well, it's because he's a rugby player.
Yeah, I got married on a Friday because I thought that was the most sensible thing to do so that no one's sporting. It was in between the hockey season and the cricket season.
Did you?
It also happened to be the last day in the tax year, which meant I got a 12th of my married couple's allowance back from the Inland Revenue.
Very good. I got married on a Wednesday.
Oh, that's good.
Trained on the Thursday, played on the Saturday, went to Toronto for 4 days and played rugby the following Saturday. No, I'm
and you
not
had
happy.
time
no. It didn't last. It didn't last.
And you
very
had
long.
time to conceive your first 3 children
Well, I've only got 2, but
that you know of.
Teddy,
So-
how are you? What's that hanging out the bottom of your shorts, mate? Oh, it's your pins, your legs.
So, it's been a good day for Oxfordshire cricket today. James Cole's got his maiden first class 50. Leon Cachet got 84, opening the batting for Sussex Twos, and Freddie Bear was a magnificent 7 not out with Oxfordshire beating
7 not
Herefordshire.
out.
Yeah,
Saw
it
him
was
over the
very,
line.
Very important, not 7 not out. That was.
Saw him over the line. I think the last time me and you sat here when Ollie opened the bowling, we got overexcited, Bear.
Yes.
There we go. That's probably
a
the
good
reason
start.
why.
Right, so there's a fair chance that I won't know all of these players. That I'm going to need some.
Can we
some
move those,
I can
please?
have some technical. These are jelly babies for you watching. Ted, would you like a jelly baby? You see, you don't get to be Ted's size without having jelly babies. Yes, of course.
Who's the guy at backward square leg? Do we know? Is that the guy for Northampton Rugby? Bear, they need to go that side of you.
And all I can say is that the first 2 balls have swung like boomerangs.
I think that's Ethan Davies just fielded the ball. Gus is a deep cover. Cockles a short extra cover. Is that James Alwood? Probably the way he's... yes, James Alwood. Benny Ling at mid-on. Alex Ling at mid-wicket. And I think this is the
So
chap.
who's keeping?
All right, mate. Chris Oliver, mate.
All right, okay.
Everything's mate. Good to see you.
So I'm wondering why we haven't got a slip in those first 2 balls. Played and missed out some.
Wow. Who's captain, do you say? Oh, he's turned well there. Said Milk turned quicker, but there we go. And she comes.
We missed incisive sort of jokes like that on Saturday. It was all very serious. Until I went and got changed into my yellow suit. Then we lost it.
Obviously. No offence.
Are we one short? Well, Freddie Bear.
Well, hang on a minute. I should strip off.
Shall I phone Freddie Bear and tell him to get his kit with him?
Well, why is Eddie Denton there? There's loads of people having a net. Why do they not go and play? Oh, no, James Lord has just turned up. Well, there's Zach. Oh, brilliantly fielded. James
Fantastic piece of fielding on the third man boundary. Yes, I am going to say third man in case any of you listeners disagree with me. I really don't care.
It's definitely third man. So we turned up at Bloxham on Sunday for an all-day game. And Zach, our new recruit, is playing for Bloxham. Didn't take long to become a traitor, did he?
Was he at school there?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Oh, well, the school takes priority, I guess.
Do you think so? That's out.
That's got it. Oh. Well, I have to say, in 3 hours' time, it's going to be quite murky out there.
Yeah, I'd like to say cricket's not the winner.
Ted's reactor-light glasses might be required by all. So where were you on Sunday, Ted? I was expecting to be sitting in the heat with you. I presume you went to somewhere more exciting like Northants, did you? Oh. Hang on a second. It was a Sunday in the summer and you stayed at home instead of watching cricket. So you heard that here first, listener. Ted Heap stayed at home on the Sunday.
I got a feeling he probably rewatched all the rugby games from Saturday.
Well, I did those at 1:30 when I got in from my ball.
You were at ball again?
No, the same ball. It was the twin town ball. That's why I was dressed in yellow.
Oh right, I did hear you were looking like a giant tub of custard.
Either that or a banana, but probably not the right shape for a banana.
Yeah, you don't bend in the middle either, do you?
No.
Easy to peel though, I've heard.
Well, do you know that most people peel bananas from the wrong end?
Is that right?
You're supposed to peel them from the end that's not got the stalky bit because that's how monkeys open them. So everyone opens.
So the monkey's always right and we're wrong.
The monkeys are right because they learnt on bananas. We presumably learnt from Sainsbury's telling us that's the way we had to do it.
That's a brilliant stat. That's a brilliant thing, isn't it? Wonderful.
So next time you get a banana, find out how easy it is to peel it from the bottom.
Done that?
I do it, and people look at me as though I'm completely mad.
Well, you are completely mad. But can you break into it?
Yeah, it's very easy. And then I tell you another fact as well, which you can try at home. If you throw a walnut at a window, it doesn't break the window.
I tried that with a cricket ball.
Yeah, no, it's not.
My dad said
it's not the same. It's not the same with a cricket ball. No. Right. So who we got bowling this end then?
Zach Wilton.
Zach Wilton, and he's a second team bowler, is he?
Yeah, second team out in the bowler.
Does he get a few wickets generally?
See, that's why Eric is head of cricket, because no bowling markers have been brought out, but he's put a feather into the ground.
Well, all I can say is thank goodness it's not a white feather, because that would be a little bit defeatist to start with, wouldn't it?
So they're moving the side screens here.
So he's got a feather.
So it looks like my son's coming over here with little baby Frankie, so my time could be cut short.
Well, can we not get Frankie just to sit in between us and help us with the commentary?
We can do. Depends whether or not she makes a lot of noise. But is he coming over this way? Let me go and see. I should be back. Viewers.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Grandfather duties for Barnes, quite understandably. So it's by the way, it's 5-0 off 1 over, which I'd say is a pretty par start. Whatever happens today, either team is going to play better than the England team did today, which was a little bit of a debacle. That's a lovely shot. That actually swung inwards, and that's straight for 4. Straight into the sight screen. Ted Heap, like a gazelle, leaps to field the ball. That actually swung in. I thought for a moment that I didn't have my glasses, listener. That would have been absolutely terrible. Right, we've got 23 people watching. Oh, it's good to know.
Yeah,
right.
You.
So was there supposed to be music there, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sorting out
There you go, I can put it on now. So that's just dropped short. That's 4. So this is Sean Birmingham, who is smashing us to all parts. The helmet's been asked for now. This is because the keeper has decided that he wants to stop the batsman from charging and hitting it down the line. So he's going to stand up. Eric's doing some warming up exercises, which I'm sure has got nothing to do with the chance of him bowling.
By the way, we've now got the sound on in the clubhouse as well, so you can hear bear.
Welcome to all of you there in the clubhouse. I'd like to be hearing some noise every time something good happens. I'm disappointed I'm not in my yellow suit for you, but that's going down the leg side. It's getting an awful lot of swing, actually. In fact, to be fair, we had swing at the other end as well, so it's good conditions for swing bowling. It's overcast, humid. So we've got an interesting array of kits out there. I'm not quite sure what generations of kit they are, but there seems to be a half and half of different greens. I think from the first two shots that have been played and the way the ball is swinging, we've got far too many people on the offside. We've got no deep cover on the deep mid-wicket boundary as yet. That's 5 wides. And it's swinging so much, I think he's having trouble controlling the swing. Still, early days yet. So the score has soared on to 19. More swing, and another shot on the leg side. I'd feel a bit nervy if I was in the mid-wicket square leg region, because if he gets past me, it's 4 runs, and that's the way almost all the balls have gone so far. So it feels like there's about to be an almighty thunderstorm.
Let's hope not.
There we are. Is that exactly where I said it was about to get hit? So the score is 23 for 0 of 2 overs, and I would suggest this guy likes to hit it on the leg side. Sean Birmingham, well, that's not been updated yet. He's on more than 10, isn't he? Was that? That's right, is it?
Watching from Shropshire.
Ah, what a wonderful sight. My fellow commentator Barnes has turned up with some random baby that he's snatched. It's okay, the police will be following.
It's not a random baby.
Oh, sorry, it's not a random baby. Apparently it's called Watts.
So Wills is going to go to batting, so I'm on lap duty, Bear.
Apparently Barnes is going to lap dance. I don't know what that means.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Would you know what I would?
How much
Would
money
you do it with
pay?
Would you do it with the mankini on?
Yeah, only if you shove £20 notes in the elastic. Right.
I don't think there'd be any room to shove anything in for that.
Wow, you've actually just said that live.
Sorry for all of you in the bar who are of a nervous disposition about the very improper discussion about mankinis and shoving £10 notes in the thong. Was it 20? Sorry, £20 notes. Anyway, my fellow commentator has gone off with this random baby that he's stolen. That one kept low. So Matt, what have you been doing since I last saw you? Anything exciting?
Just work. You might give me the other headset, even though you won't be able to see me on bare camera because I'm doing the sounds.
So temporarily, Matt is going to take over the bins until Badger. I don't know. Is Badger in the bar? If you're in the bar, Badger, there is a spare seat next to me. Yep, that's beautiful shape. Beautiful shape. 24 for 0 of 2 point. A bit. I think I should sit. Let's swap bins. I'll go and sit on that one so I can.
Are we going to swap bins?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm off
That's much
camera at the
better.
moment because I'm sat in front of the other laptop, which does the jingles.
So I think Matt's making a run for it with a random baby he's just stolen. He's asking Ted on the far boundary whether he wants it for a tenner. Ted, of course, doesn't come with cash, so he's probably suggesting a credit transaction. Well, the outfield's been freshened up a tiny bit by a little splattering of rain, I guess, but it's still very, very fast. It's raining almost non-stop between Banbury and here. Big, thick raindrops, but not wet ones, if that makes sense. It's not. They're just sort of random drops coming out of a grey sky, not a sustained rainfall. That's extremely well bowled. Actually, Ollie is the perfect bowler for this batsman who likes to hit it on the leg side. He's just pitching it on the stumps and swinging it away, which means it's not an easy shot to clip it over mid-wicket. Whereas from this end, in-swing bowling is absolutely perfect for it.
So I hope the viewers are liking my new improved resolution. I fiddled around with some settings, so you should be in glorious HD now.
It sounds great, Matt, but you lost me at resolution, to be fair.
Yeah. I switched down the resolution when we went to Cheshire.
Hey, well, you've used that word again.
Okay.
Resolution. What exactly does that mean?
The number of dots that make up the picture.
Is it pixels? Has it got more pixels?
It's got more pixels, that's it.
Well, you see.
That might be wide.
Overcompensated there. Quite often happens when you overcompensate. If you're bowling in swing, it ends up not doing anything at all and being wide on the offside. So we are 26 for naught of 3-0. 3-0? That must be 4 overs now, isn't it? It is 3 overs.
Well, 3.1.
3.1. No, well, so that was a wide.
3.0 because that was a wide first ball. That might get through as well. It has.
There's absolutely no chance of those things setting our new net on fire, are there?
Let's hope not.
I mean, they look closer than they've ever been to that net before.
Yeah, there's still a fair distance.
Right, okay, just someone in the clubhouse keep an eye on that. We may need to call the fire brigade.
Oh, I think he got away with that.
Yeah, he may have got away with one there. That's one of the harsh realities of white ball cricket. If you err down the leg side by an inch, it gets called a wide, but you have a certain amount of leeway on the offside.
Pink ball.
All right, well, it's whitey pink.
It's definitely
with
pink.
a tinge of green. Sorry, I'm colourblind. That's a beautiful shot.
That's another 4.
That was a very good shot. Through the covers for 4.
Just walking down the street singing.
I promise you that some of Matt's songs will be in a more recent decade than the 60s.
They get newer as they go through.
They get newer as they go through.
Yeah,
So by the time we get to the end of the game, we'll be verging into the 80s.
No, I got some modern stuff. It's just saving that for the build up at the end.
The grand finale. That's gone as well. So Joe Harris is starting to smash it everywhere now. He's on 20 not out. Sean Birmingham is on 11. And it's fair to say mileage is being done. Ooh, got away with that. A wide open boundary on the leg side, and that was a full shot on leg stump. Get out of jail free on that one.
This card may be kept until needed or sold.
Yeah.
I wonder how much you would pay in real life for a get out of jail free card. It's worth £50 in Monopoly. It's got to be worth more than that, hasn't it, really?
It depends
Not
what crime you've committed,
Yeah.
I guess. He's not going to get away with it again. He has actually. He's got away with a single. It's twofold. We've got Captain Courageous on a night of deputy non-captaincy out at Long On, But again, that was a full toss on leg stump. Probably should have been clipped through mid-wicket for 4. So pathetic in the bar. I want that to be louder next time, please. Have another go. That's even worse. Is there anyone in the bar? So we are 39 for 0 off 4.
We're up to 43 viewers. Beautiful,
It's
Bernard.
got to go down as a good start. So Matt and his random baby have got 3/4 of the way around the ground.
Ollie in for his 3rd over. And he's got hold of that. And that's probably going to be 4 more. Yeah, looks
Yep.
like 4 more.
Ted Gazelle Heap jogs around from deep backward mid-wicket to collect it.
I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good.
So James Brown, are we still in the 60s or has that crept into the 70s now?
I don't know. Where is...
I think it's probably on the margin.
Yes, on the margin.
There
That
we are.
might be out. Yes.
And well bowled, Ollie. Well earned wicket.
Wicket.
Cause you had a bad day, you take your mind down, you sing a sad song just to turn you around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie, you wave and a smile, and you know you're alright. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie.
Anyway, I like Challow's kit. I think that's quite cool. Whoever designed Challow's kit, well done. I'm in favour of that. Well batted. Well batted, Joe. Caught by the ever-reliable James Elwood. Bowled Ollie Campbell for 25 runs off 18 balls. That's a strike rate of 138.9. So in this form of cricket, the new batsman doesn't have to face, is that right? He's gone striding up to the other end.
I don't think the rules come into force until next year at this level.
Right, okay.
But I thought you were the oracle of cricket knowledge.
Rules are only there as a guideline and generally are there to be broken as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, the get out of jail free card.
Exactly. They're just a guideline. Still swinging it away from the bat. Keeper standing up now to stop any charging. Downs need to claw this back quite significantly.
Yeah, it's a pretty rapid start there from Challow.
Yep.
It's probably going to be 4 more.
Yep. Nicely timed.
Yep.
Backward square, bounced over the hoardings into the field. We're going to have a small break here while the ball is hunted for in the hedge.
Must have jumped up and gone over.
It did. It jumped over the MPAC hoarding. They found it though.
It was very quick.
Captain Courageous jumped in and got involved. So, it wasn't. Was it Captain Courageous? I think it was. Prime Ministerial candidates have been announced in the last 25 minutes. All very exciting stuff. All promising lavish tax cuts, except for Rishi Sunak, who's not offering any tax cuts.
Jolly nice bloke though.
He's a very wealthy bloke.
Isn't his wife is very wealthy?
His wife is richer than the Queen,
I can believe it.
and that is a fact. Yes, this is a perfect line. That's an extremely good over.
Got flashing veil.
Do you keep him on to bowl through? This is the question. Quite possibly. One of these difficult decisions Eric Elwood. Looks like we've got Gus Watts coming on. Not in at all phased by the fact his father has stolen a random baby. And disappeared into the clubhouse to drink alcohol while stealing a baby. If anyone's seen a bloke in a pink shirt pushing a pram, that's nothing to do with him, that baby. Could you get it off him, please? He's doing a runner. Stop that man with the pink shirt. So we've got Gus Watts coming on to bowl.
Is Gus going to bowl seam up, do we think?
Looks like it. Keeper standing back.
He can bowl a bit spin. I have seen him bowl spin. A bit leg spin.
The current Mrs. Bear is on trying to phone me on the telephone.
He's
Obviously-
commentating.
Obviously, she doesn't realise how important it is, the commentary, and I can't possibly talk to her. Right on the mark immediately from Gus.
Sky's looking a bit black again.
I don't know, I was just thinking it feels a little bit fresher. Costly Corner's arriving.
Yeah,
Not before time.
a bit late.
It's always nice to see Costly Corner arriving. I wonder whether there won't be a Cosford Corner here today because obviously Big Tom's not playing. But that was quite fun on Saturday with the rival factions. Thought it was going to kick off at one point.
Direct hit.
Fantastic piece of fielding by the second team captain James Lauder, who spends more of his time in the first team at the moment.
Do you know who we got on Saturday, Ben?
Yes, Great Brick Hill away. I shall be there doing my Bears bite-sized bulletins. Fascinating pitch, all slopes down towards a cow field in the bottom corner.
Sometimes a very short boundary on one
Yes.
side as well.
We're joined on the boundary by Eric, standing next to a speaker. If we just play something right now,
Yeah, I am. I'm
that's going
make
to
him
blow
jump.
his hat off.
Yeah. Better not play anything at the moment. I think he's got away with that, and he's probably got enough. No, it's going to pudding. We're going to run two. We probably should get through. All right.
Always one for the throw, though.
Yeah, from that distance.
Very timid piece of running in this form of cricket.
Should have definitely been three. Although, I guess, a bit lucky to get away with the shot because he didn't, by no means, hit the middle of the bat. That's a right slog straight at the fielder.
Good over so far.
There's some comments down there, I think, Bear.
Oh, we've got some comments. Martin Lee. Oh, hello, Lee Man. How's the COVID, Lee Man? Are you winning? Are you beating it? Pauline Lauder. Hello, Pauline. Watching from Shropshire. I was born in Shrewsbury, you'll be glad to hear. I held the world record for the heaviest baby ever born in the Cross Houses Hospital in Shropshire, just outside Shrewsbury. Just a mere £11. My poor mother. Lizzie Watts cheering. I can almost hear you, however far away you are. That's a big shot.
And
That's
it will
going
be
to
6.
just drop short for 4. 4. Yeah. Yes, so go Gus from Lizzie. Yes, obviously. Go Gus. Matthew Young, love to see young Gus bowling seam again. Yes, he's very, very adaptable bowler. Martin Lee. Martin's had a couple of grotty days, but I think he's winning. When will you be able to have your first port and brandy, Martin? I find that helped me a lot when I had COVID.
So
Pauline Lauder is James's mum. Well, what a lucky mum you are to have such a talented son.
So that's 6 overs gone, so the fielding restrictions relaxed.
Fielding
now.
restrictions relaxed. It's 54 for 1 of 6 overs, I think.
That's a good
Unless we
start.
reel this in, we could be staring at a very, very large total. Matthew Young says Ollie's bowling very well. Yes, we would agree with that. But the captain has decided he wants to keep him back a little bit. So we have a new bowler. The extraordinary mercurial style of Alex Ling, who looks in completely the wrong place when he's bowling, so how on earth he gets anywhere near the wickets, I don't know. It's a miracle.
I think he bowled 17 overs. I think on the trot.
17 overs on the trot, and none of them was he actually looking at the stumps when he bowled it. Here we go again.
Gets the
Look at
ball
that.
to swing though.
His shoulder must ache like anything at the end of it, because he's actually not sideways on at all.
He's young enough.
Of course he is. And there was a lovely picture on him of Instagram wearing his mortarboard, because he had his graduation ceremony this week.
Yeah, congratulations.
So congratulations to Alex. That's smashed up in the air.
And he's going to drop.
It's dropping short.
Yeah.
Yeah, dropping short out there. That's one run. It's a big hit out there. Matt managed to hit it all the way out there on Saturday, of course. Still can't quite get over how he didn't win on Saturday, to be honest.
Snatched a tie out the jaws of victory.
Well, yes. At various stages in the day, we were comfortable. He's just got enough bat on that, and that's going to go all the way. Unless we're going to. Oh, a brilliant piece of fielding down here. Brilliant piece of fielding down here by someone who's stolen Ben Ling's shirt. .56 for 1.
It's a bit odd. I really don't know who the person is in Ben Ling's shirt. I really don't know.
The good thing about it is he's got a very similar physique to Ben Ling, which means that the shirt fits perfectly. That's gone up in the air. That could be catchable.
It is out.
It's catchable. No.
Oh my. Ah. Thank you.
You can't get the staff.
There's a no ball.
Yeah. Can all those in the bar apologise for Matt, my sidekick, putting the music on for a wicket. Great piece of fielding there. Well, Matt Turner saying, "Come on, Challow." No, we're open to all kinds of comments from anyone supporting either of the teams, but don't expect to get mentioned again, Matt. Interesting. Proving fairly difficult to get away, Mr. Ling. This is the over that keeps on giving, though. With a no ball and a wide in it. At the end of all that, 7 off it. Yeah, that's still pathetic in the bar. Can we have that a bit louder, please? Next time that comes, I want some real loudness. I know my right-hand man here keeps putting the music on at the wrong time, but don't hold that against him.
Only once. Actually, and I missed one as well because I was turning the TV on in the bar.
Captain Courageous has been placed in the field next to Costly Corner. He loves that because his mother gives him instructions and he hates that. Of course, Lucy hasn't got many more days until she goes on holiday.
So this is Will from the car park end. Oh no, it's not.
It's Gus. It's Gus.
Sorry, Will.
I think Will's doing other things. Trying to find out who's stolen his baby to start with. It's given a wide for that, so it shows you that only just down the leg side, but quite right, given a wide. Jack Pearce is facing. He's on 3 from 5 balls. Non-striker Sean Birmingham is 24 off 20 balls. There's been a little bit of a reeling in of the runs in the last few overs. They haven't been going at quite the most extraordinary rate. Mark Collins seems to have a new pair of trendy glasses on. Are those a new pair of trendy glasses, Mark Collins? 2 years old. Well, you know, it must be. There's something different about you. Is it? Is it? No, there's something more different. When he gets into the bar, everybody, take a look at Mark Collins and decide what's different about him. Even though he's now walking behind the bowler's arm, you just can't get the staff. What's going on?
I think he's hidden behind the sight screen.
He's now hiding behind the sight screen. It's a lovely piece of bowling from Gussie. I swear those are new glasses. Have you seen those glasses before?
No.
I think he's telling fibs. I think they're new.
So
Well, that's
over the head.
very well played.
And it
Looked like a
will
risky shot,
be
but it's lifted it over
4.
fine leg and it's gone for 4.
I say I don't like cricket. I love it. I don't like cricket.
Thank you, 10cc. I know now we're moving into the 70s. Godley and Cream, they could write a song, couldn't they? That's an extraordinary
No idea where it's
sweep through just past square leg. We got a wagon wheel. How do I get the wagon wheel of Sean Birmingham's innings? Because
I don't think.
we're not doing wagon wheels
Well,
today.
I don't think.
He's
the
certainly
scorer is
very,
doing
very
wagon
strong
wheels.
on the leg
It's-
side.
He's scoring on his own, so
He's reverse swept that. Lovely reverse sweep, but we do have a third man planted just there for the fine reverse sweep.
end of that.
So that's the end of the
No,
over.
it's not quite. No, there was a wide first ball, wasn't
Oh,
there?
yeah, it wasn't wide, yes. Yeah. Will they make this count? Will this be dispatched into the trees? Oh, it's risky with an athlete like Eric. But there's no one backing up. And he's given away one buzzer. One buzzer. 2 off the last ball.
There was never a run-out opportunity there. I think he'd be better off hanging on to it, really, wouldn't he? I know hindsight's a
I
wonderful
think
thing.
Eric was going for glory.
I don't think he would have been run out, even if he hit the stumps.
Anyway, we're 74 for 1 off 8 overs.
That's a lightning start.
Well, it's a pretty big start, but I like to look at it. We're only 2 overs away from halfway. If you look at it like that, it doesn't quite seem so
If
bad.
they keep wickets in hand, you're looking at 180, 190, possibly
Yep,
200.
Yeah, but you look at the sensational ball strikers we've got in our team. So, Alex Ling to bowl some more. That's a good line, to be fair, because he predominantly wants to hit it on the leg side and it's on or outside off stump. Very wisely, Eric has put another sweeper out on the leg side and brought the sweeper from deep extra cover boundary, James Lauder, in. Martin Lee's just informed me that Port Brandy will not work for him because he doesn't drink any alcohol of any sort. It's almost certainly why you got COVID, Martin. If you'd had a few drinks every now and then you probably wouldn't have got it. Surely for medicinal purposes you're allowed a Port Brandy. Gary Sohn has just gone Olay to your last attempt to get everyone to go Olay, Matt. You can always rely on Gary. Let's call it's Katie in disguise. Another late night in the office, Gary.
So if any of the Challow players are watching the stream, or any Challow supporters want to come and have a go on the mic, please come across with a little tent near the sight screen. We'll get you on comms.
That's a lovely shot. Stroked out. James Lauder picks up. Throws in with his bullet arm. His mum would be proud. Just as well you're listening, Mum. Interesting name, your middle name, Pauline. Boe. B-O-E. Perhaps you'd like to explain where that comes from.
Might be 4 again.
It's another lovely shot. So Pauline very modestly has said that James owes all of his sporting ability from her. Is it true that he was also a badminton expert or something? I don't know. Reverse sweep. Nicely fielded by Gus. Is there anyone backing up? No. And they get more buzzers. That's twice in the last 2 overs that we've given away buzzers. And you get a feeling that they're just beginning to accelerate away again. Sean Birmingham is on 38 off 28. And Jack Pearce on 7 off 8. End of the over 82 for 1.
This is Ethan Davey coming in to bowl here. Looks like it.
Yep, Ethan
Simon,
Davey.
I haven't seen Simon today. Simon not here. You tuned in, Simon?
Ethan's a very obviously a very proud Nottingham Forest supporter. Back in the big time this season.
For 1 season only, guest appearance.
There you are. James Lauder, 3 national junior titles, men's doubles and mixed. I don't know, for some reason I thought you'd have to be taller to be good at badminton, but obviously not. Right, so we've got bowling change. Ethan Davey is coming on.
With a bit of spin.
That score is wrong on there, but it's right on the scoreboard, I presume. Ace 2 for 1 off 9. It says 74. Oh, it's gone up to 82 now. Right, so we have a deep wide mid-wicket, a deep backward square leg, a conventional mid-wicket and a long on. And on the offside we've got a sweeper at deep extra cover, backward square cover, shortish extra cover and a long off. So it looks like we're expecting him to be bowling middle and leg.
Well, that first ball certainly was middle and leg.
It's up in the air.
Nobody underneath it again. They've got away with that a couple of times there.
Yep, top edge sweep. Bouncing in no man's land. Good start from Ethan, first 2 deliveries.
I think that's 3 now that has just dropped between fielders, hasn't it?
Yep.
It's a big ground here though,
Big
so
playing
there is
surface.
plenty of areas that you can't protect. The pitch is right in the middle.
Pauline says you have to be super fit to play badminton. When you're saying super fit, Pauline, are you saying whoa, fit, or you've got to be quite physically fit? Perhaps you'd like to clarify. Nicely fielded from Eric. Deputy captain courageous for the day. It's going to be a leg by.
Certainly tried to launch that one, didn't he?
Yep, he did. So that's 4 balls of this over gone. Only 1 run off the bat so far. So far, so good. Finish it off, as they say.
Last ball of this over.
That should have been a wide.
The batsman's perplexed by that's
the
not
batsman
wide.
went to play a reverse sweep, but he didn't actually change his stance, and then he left it because it was effectively down the leg side, even though he was set up to play it the other way around. So, in my opinion, that should have been a wide. If he changed his stance before the ball was bowled, then it wouldn't have been a wide because it would have been down the offside. So I think I'm probably with the batsman on that. Yeah, batsman is explaining to Bob at the other end that he didn't change his stance. I think he's absolutely right. Anyway, it's all history now. It's 85 for 1 off 10 overs.
Alex a bit unlucky there. Deflection. Didn't quite get hold of it.
The
rain
pitter
started
patter
again.
of rain, yes, the pitter patter of raindrops on my head, as Sasha Distel would once say. So they're not falling on my head because we've got a gazebo. That's found the
Short
gap.
boundary,
That was a
4
big full
runs.
toss and dispatched. Misfield means that they can run another one, so we've got 2 there.
I think there was always 2 there, Bear.
Probably was.
Even-
It's a massive ground. So Sean's up to 44. Jack is on 10. Unlucky that he reverse swept it beautifully, but straight to Gus at short third man.
Wind just picking up slightly.
Yep, I'm sorry, that was the chili I had for lunch.
Last ball of this over.
That's the end of the 11th over. Scores 94 for 1. Decent over from Alex, that. Even though he went for a few runs, it still wasn't carnage. So Ethan coming on to bowl another over. First over was very good. More of the same.
Batsman is thirsty. Quick drinks break.
Costly corner already started on the very odd coloured fruit flavoured ciders.
We've got Copperberg on special, raspberry Copperberg on special at £2.50 a bottle.
Sounds
At the bar?
absolutely filthy.
It,
Have you got any draft non-alcoholic beer at the moment?
yes,
I think-
Brulo.
I think I might have to have a draft non-alcoholic beer afterwards. We've got the Potter behind us. Potter, do you want to do some commentating? Potter has declined. Well bowled. They're going to look for 2 here. They should get 2. They haven't gone for it. Great fielding from James Lord. See all his badminton skills, Pauline, coming to the fore there as he leapt in like a gazelle and picked it up and threw it. What is my favourite jelly baby from that? Well, do you know what? I like the orange ones. I think the jelly baby's gone all woke. You can't get black ones in there anymore. There are an orange one there. I'm going to show it up to the camera. There's an orange jelly baby there. Yummy. More work for James Lauder on the boundary. Picks it up.
Sorry, a shout of no
Throws
ball
it in.
there, did I?
Fantastic piece of fielding.
No.
Sorry?
I thought for one moment I heard the umpire shouting no ball.
No, and his arm wasn't out either, so all clear on that one. So again, another decent start to the over. It's crashed to long off. Nicely fielded. So 4 balls gone on this over. 3 runs from it so far. Yes, Captain Courageous takes it on the body right in front of Costly corner and leashes a throw in. Just one run. That's pathetic in the bar. Can't even hear you. I should be able to hear you coming out of the bar. And he has given a wide this time. I think he's had a long, hard think about what happened in the previous over, and he's given a wide for that. It must have hit something because the so he's retracted the wide because it flicked the pad on the way through. I think is the so he wanted to correct what had happened in the previous over and acknowledge the fact that it was in fact a wide, but actually it clipped something on the way through, which is why it wasn't a wide, because it can't be a wide if it hits something, can it, Matt, as you learned earlier in the season? See, bit by bit, Matt is becoming more knowledgeable of cricket generally. Honestly, it's a big job, listeners.
You can always help me with the IT stuff, Bear.
Pauline says, physically fit, not fit. Thank you, Pauline.
Yes. Because not really having played the game when I was younger, only watching, you don't necessarily pick up every single rule.
That's right, many people who played with me said that I didn't play the game very much when I was younger either.
Oh dear.
Captain Eric has let one through there.
Another misfield.
So it's 99 for one off 12.1. Ethan, his last over only went for 4 runs. He's bowled some excellent stuff. 2 overs for 6 from Ethan so far. Extremely good. Yep, he's given a wide. Bob can't not give that a wide.
So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, please subscribe. Anyone in the bar, even though you're listening to it in the bar and watching it in the bar, if you haven't subscribed, as I said before, we're 2.3 billion listeners behind Adele. That's gone straight out to deep mid-wicket, and it's been brilliantly taken. Well bowled, Alex Ling. Who's that other? Is it Ollie Armstrong? Is it out there?
I can play this now.
So I think that was Ollie Armstrong out there on the boundary. Have we got confirmation of that? Yep.
Got a new batsman.
Extremely good catch out there because it was hit very, very well. We're definitely out of the 70s now. And we now have Ryan Gordon sprinting to come out, wearing slightly different kit. Either that or he didn't have the correct jumper and he's just wearing a jumper that he found in the boot of his car.
It looks a prime candidate for a fine to me, that does.
Well, it does. He's not wearing a helmet. He looks like he should be able to hit the ball an awful long way, and we're about to find that out.
Yeah, no helmet. He's probably all right against this attack we've got at the moment.
Strokes that out to Eric, extra cover.
There's young Fred.
Mazza, I think we better do an interview with you. You better come and sit in the commentary box a second.
On, Maz.
We're joined by greatness in the commentary box, listeners. No, come on, Mazza, come and have a quick interview. Yeah, no, you must have an interview. Come here. Come on. It'll be a quick one. Maz, it'll be a quick one. Come on, just come sit next to me. Mic him up. So we're very lucky to have.
Can I just stand up?
Yes, you can. Yeah. So we're very lucky, listeners, to have the recent superstar of Oxfordshire cricket, Luke Maslin, who has just scored 100 on his full county debut. So how did it feel?
Yeah, it was nice. Nice to score some runs. Took some time, but no, it was good.
The weekend didn't start off too well for you, did
no.
it?
First baller on Saturday did not help, but
So it's well worth getting the that duck on the wall in the toilets at Oxford Downs if you get 100 for the county the day after. Anyway, I saw bits and pieces of your innings, but not all of it. But it looked like you were in complete control from start to finish.
yeah, well, it was nice. Yeah, it was good. It was a good deck to bat on, to be fair. Freddie was whinging about it being a tricky one, but it was fine.
Freddie thought it was a good deck to run down the middle of the wicket and miss the ball
Yeah,
on. To be fair.
apparently so.
Sometimes just get good in.
So this has presumably inked you in as a first team regular for the full county for the rest of your life,
Oh, I don't know about
having
that.
scored 100 on debut.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see.
It's been a very good day for Oxfordshire boys today, with Colsey getting his debut first class 50
Yes,
for
I saw that.
Sussex, and Zach Leon Cachet as well, got
Yeah,
80 odd for Sussex
yeah.
twos.
Did he get
So
out? Do we know that?
He was out, yeah,
Oh,
so he got caught behind. But so in general, the state of Oxfordshire, it's quite a young Oxfordshire team, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah,
There's only a couple of oldies there. I also have Freddie Smith behind me as well. We had 3 Oxford Downs boys playing in the full Oxfordshire side this week, which is fantastic. And you won, which is even
Yeah.
better.
They weren't great. I mean, they had a couple of decent players, but
Bowling was better than their batting.
Well, clearly the bowling must have been incredibly good for you two both to have scored runs. It was good. But was a man of the match awarded? I imagine it was between you, Luke, and Max Mannering for man of the match.
yeah, I'd say Manners bowled incredibly.
He did bowl very well,
9
didn't he?
wickets in the
That's-
innings.
that's
in the
50.
2 innings.
Yeah, 50 to Sean. Well batted, Sean. 50 off 41 deliveries. Well batted to you. But anyway, well done, Luke. And
Thank you.
you don't get it. You only get one chance to make your debut, and to get 100 on it is brilliant.
Yeah,
So
that was a
well
goal.
done.
It was nice.
It's a shame it doesn't go up on the honours board in here. It should do, really.
That's right.
He'll go up there. You'll go up there for playing for Oxfordshire.
Yeah. Anyway, Ethan is bowling very well.
I haven't seen Ethan in a
That's
while. The minute you say that.
that could be regarded as a commentator's curse, because it was a wide long hop down the leg side. Yeah. But 2.1 balls, 0 for 7. Still not too shabby.
Oliver Dunn's in that.
Yeah, Ollie Dunn.
Do we have Ollie Dunn playing
Yes.
today? We are
He's padded
blessed
up.
with greatness. That's a big six.
gone
Watch out in the
miles.
nets. Watch
Heads.
out.
That has gone miles.
That is a massive shot.
Don't bowl there, champ.
Bowling out.
Everyone ducked in the nets. A big shot. So I've really talked Ethan into bowling terribly now.
You got any nibbles with you?
No, all the jelly babies have gone. That's a wide as well. Yep.
You jinxed him
Yeah,
badly,
yes.
here, Ben.
Well, before he got it wrong, and I told him he got it wrong, and ever since that, it's because he didn't switch his feet before the ball was ball.
No, it's a bad rule. The rule should be changed. Because if you switch
I swear,
over-
if you switch your feet, that's not a wide.
No, the rule is still a wide. But it should
So
be-
so
the rule should be changed.
so you boys, there's a big quarter final of the national 50 overs minor counties cup on Sunday. When do you find out whether you've been picked or not? Oh, well fielded, James
That's a
Lauder.
good question.
James
Do you
Lauder,
know?
can I just say, James Lauder's mum's
already been
online,
picked.
Pauline Bow Lauder. Your son is fielding like an absolute demon on the deep backward square leg boundary. It's all down to the genes that you kindly donated to him when he was born. You still haven't explained what the name Bow is, as your middle name. Is that short, or is that a full middle name, or what? Matthew Young says, "Well done, Luke."
Thanks, Matt. Youngie wee.
He did say it made up for Saturday, eh?
Yep.
So we have 37 we have 37
Don't do
listeners
that
at
to
the
me,
moment.
please.
That's another wide.
It makes me more sad.
Ethan after I said he was bowling brilliant, he's just lost his line a little
I got an
bit.
unbelievable seed on Saturday. I don't know
Doesn't
your
do
winning
downs
amount.
on Saturday.
It was- it was a-
Luke's one of these players that the higher the standard, the better he bats. So when he's a test player, he'll be getting thousands of runs.
Wow,
That's gone for 4 as
that's
well.
a great claim. Take that.
That's gone down to the scoreboard for 4 runs. So we've gone from mid 60s to George Ezra. Well done, Matt.
I'm surprised you know that's George Ezra.
Look, I'm cutting edge with my music.
better the music does because I like to build it up into a crescendo when it's already.
Yeah.
Matt, I
Here we
like
go.
that. No, it's a good
Yes.
choice. Good choice.
Music genius.
So
Crap.
No, that's good.
this is now, there are now 13 runs off this over, and it still hasn't finished yet.
And you said I was bowling great.
It's all my fault.
And that's
Down.
Unfortunately, that's just. It is looking quite hard to field out here on this boundary. That's gone for 4, and we still have more of this over to go. Yeah, I think I'm experiencing the commentator's curse at the
Yeah.
very best. Having said he was bowling well, he's now but 17 with 1 ball left to go. That's going to come here too. It's
Before.
going to hit us. What a field it.
oh,
Stop saying you literally.
That's, so
on that. I
well
think
done,
I'm
Luke.
going to
Well
leave.
done, Luke. Thank you for your contribution. Well batted. Hope you get selected for Sunday. And I didn't realise that Karen was here. We could have interviewed Karen as well. Well, I don't know either, but anyway, that was a pretty disastrous over for Oxford Downs. It's 127 for 2 off 14. Always good to see our young guns coming in for an interview. We are blessed with much talent at Oxford Downs, and that's not just in the commentary box, Matt.
Our talent lies in different areas. Bear, you know the law. He is the law.
I know some of the laws. I know how some of the laws can be broken.
Hi there.
Yeah, we've got Keith coming. The Armitage Shank stand was very quiet on Saturday, Keith. Yes, it was a busy day on Saturday. So we have a bowling change here. Who's coming on to bowl?
Percival. I can't say I know this player. I should do. Plays for Oxford Downs.
Yes, he does.
Looks like spin.
Oh, I don't think that Ryan was particularly interested in scampering a single there. Anyway, Sean has moved on to 70 from 46 bowls. It's turning out to be a very fine innings. Well fielded by Ethan. 1 run backward. Well, third man really. Short third man. So England had a disastrous day at the Oval today, Matt. If you'd travelled all the way up to the Oval expecting for a run fest, it just simply didn't happen.
India won by 10 wickets, didn't they?
They smashed us.
Windy.
Oh, that's gone up in the air. It's not going to land anywhere near anybody.
Dropped just
Ollie
short
comes in to
again.
drop. So Pauline, thank you very much. Pauline, the middle name Bo is Norwegian. There you go.
Got away
Did
with
we
that.
know that James Lauder has Norwegian family? Well, that's great to know. We're learning
Nice.
something every day.
Should be fielded just 1. That's good. Good over so far.
Alex Ling bowled his 4 overs, 1 for 26. I think that's pretty good. Ollie Armstrong's bowled 1 for 15. He's got 1 over to go. Zach Wilton has bowled 2 for 31. Gus Watts 2 for 20. And Ethan 3 for 31 at the moment. That's just been lifted over for 4. Another great shot.
But I'm broken hearted. But I like to party. But I got nobody here on my own. I wanna, but I'm broken hearted. Since the day we
Pauline's
ball.
great-grandfather was Norwegian. So James Lauder's great-great-grandfather was Norwegian. There you go. That's why
So as I make him
he's
16th
such a natural
Norwegian.
athlete.
16th Norseman.
A 60. So
Is that right?
Does that mean he came over and attacked us before 1066? Great. Have you ever watched the Vikings?
No.
It's a great program.
Is that the
If
one
you like
on
that sort of,
Discovery Channel?
there are lots of different sort of variations of it. Very entertaining stuff.
Full toss.
Yeah,
and
I don't think even the
dispatched.
super athlete James Lord is going to be able to stop that. So that was smashed by Sean. He's on 79 not out of 49 balls. The score is 138 for 2 off 15 overs. This could easily get to 200 at this rate. And it's getting darker. The good news is Ollie Dunn's in next. That should slow things down a bit.
Zach's been called back. So Gus
Gus-
is on the bowl.
Gus is on. So as I said, Gus 2 for 20 off his 2 overs so far.
The batsman has got a helmet now.
Yeah, he's obviously heard of the searing pace that Gus can generate off this long run.
Be a leg bite.
Are you wings? You well? Good to see you. Yes, we have. This man has stolen a baby, and I don't know what he's done with it, but
Barnes is back.
he's left it somewhere.
There you go, Barnes. You
Jo-
carry on.
Edged past square cover, probably for 4. Big sprint going on down there, and he's picked it up. Good piece of field.
2 left.
Yeah, you have them.
Oh, you good people.
We did send out an APB on a man in a pink shirt who'd stolen a baby, but we didn't get any response from the police at all. And then I said that Ethan was running really well, and he went for 21 in the next over.
Oh,
So my comment, but we did have an interview with new superstar of Oxfordshire cricket,
oh Maz.
Maz. Yes,
Oh, good.
that's a reverse sweep. That is 4. That's a beautiful shot.
That's a little paddle,
That's
that.
a very, very nice shot. He's, yeah, a bit of Blues Brothers. Come on, everyone, let's dance. To love, someone to love, someone to give, love. We love the Blues Brothers. Hands up if you love the Blues Brothers. Yes. Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, one of my top 10
That could be
all-time
me and you,
favourite
couldn't
films.
it?
We could be. Would I be the slim tall one?
I think you would, the good-looking one.
You'll be the one that dies of an overdose in a bath.
Yes.
Shame. John Belushi, what a great talent. Well,
I think
Gus
I've
Watts.
got a feeling he's got his own back there. Do you hear that little screech of yes as he...
A bit of Watts grit and determination in that one. Well batted those.
Don't reverse lap me, son, I think that was.
Let's not do the football chant version of this song.
Would he be wearing black as well?
Matt is tempting us to sing the football version of that, but we're not going to. We're not going to fall for it. Well batted, well batted.
Oh, Bunningham, 85 off 52 balls. That's pretty impressive stuff.
Pretty good stuff.
And pretty shots all round the
So
park
we now
as
have,
well.
I believe, this is Ollie. Is this Ollie Dunn coming into bat? Yes, Ollie Dunn.
Is it?
Once of Oxford Downs, found it too exciting here and decided to go to Challow and Childrey.
Great lad. Absolute.
Very
top
good
lad.
hockey player, Ollie Dunn.
Is he?
Yeah. Spends far too long in the gym in front of a mirror playing
Yeah.
with dumbbells.
Yeah. But the dumbbell, she's okay. She's a nice girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played
Well,
with
this
her
is
too.
interesting. Gussie to Ollie.
Oh, it's got to be close. Oh, Ollie Dunn's heart was in his mouth at that stage.
Shame
He's
we
got
don't.
away with that. It possibly might have just been going past the off stump.
Shame we. We'll never know.
He will be.
No ball tracking here.
I would.
very
I would
relieved.
definitely say that the bowler would say that was out.
Yes, of course.
And
Well,
the batsman would say no.
yes.
But the guy in the white smock and funny little legs said not out, so we carry on.
So Ollie Dunn is off the mark with a well-cultivated smash that trickled just off the square.
Nice fist pump with old Gussie there. Was nice to see. Bit of
So we at
sportsmanship.
the end of the 16th over. It's 146 for 3. What have we got to say? Prav Shahal, one of the recent Oxford Down heroes for Oxfordshire, says, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Pravaline.
How are you, Prav?
What a fine bowler Prav is.
Never mind that, he's a fine bloke.
So the baby has been rescued from the man with the pink shirt and has now been taken over by...
His father. There we go. I just want to point out that that baby was definitely awake, but it was definitely asleep when it was handed back.
Did you tell it one or two of your stories?
Yeah, I was trying to tell it about Pete the Heat, the Bouncy Castle Company.
Sunday Mark and his best throws.
Yeah,
I know.
very nice.
If
It's nice.
he doesn't pull wearing those trousers, I'll be very surprised.
Well, I think the trouble is he's got his wife's trousers on. That's half the
I
battle
don't
there.
think I'd fit into any of my wife's trousers, I have to say.
No, I don't think you'd fit into
I
those
think
trousers.
my legs
either,
are too
Ben.
long.
Yeah, I think they definitely need taking up a bit or something.
Zach's back on.
Yeah, Zach's trying to repair his earlier figures, which weren't too appealing.
Oh, that was good line in length.
Yep. Eric has stationed himself at short extra cover, where the ball has gone for the last 2 times. So Gus has bowled 3 overs, 1 for 27. We've got Ollie Armstrong still got an over up his sleeve. And it's not getting any lighter, as someone once said about me.
Well, you were in a dark room. No light at the end of that tunnel. Yeah, bearing in mind the balmy day that we had Saturday, well, certainly Saturday, Sunday and yesterday, and everybody talking about the forecast is going to be 1,000,000 degrees, it's been a bit of a funny old day, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had, on our office intranet, a weather warning's come round today.
About Monday.
No, about the next 4 days.
It's going to be hotter than the sun.
Yeah, but with all due respect, all you have to do is sit in the car and turn the engine on and pay the price of the petrol.
Yeah.
Well,
There we
there's
go,
edge
that's
that.
down that. The old outfield's a bit bobbly, isn't it?
It is.
It's gone a bit
There's
scorched.
been one or two bouncy deliveries in the outfield today.
Yeah.
It's not been easy to field on. It wasn't that easy on Saturday, to be fair.
Poor old Zach had a couple down here, didn't he? That
Yeah,
he did
yes, he
slid
did,
well
he
and
did.
just rolled over the rope frustratingly. Swinging
It's
a
nicely clipped through mid-wicket.
bit. One or two
Ollie
people-
Armstrong striding in, unleashes a bullet. Very good. He's a very good all-round cricketer, Ollie
Yeah,
Armstrong.
he is, and an athlete.
It's going to be very, very promising. When he gets a little bit stronger and gets the nasty streak that all fast bowlers want.
I don't think he'll ever get that.
Well, we
He
thought
stood
that
too
about
close.
Prav, but Prav's developing a nasty streak.
He stood too close to that fire flame, old Ollie. He could go up and smoke.
Well, I did say, well, that's 4. That's a lovely shot.
Feeling there's a few people
He's-
not walking in here.
Can I just say the lady in the pink top at deep backward square leg nearly wore that on the face because she bent down as it hit the rope and it flew past her right ear into the fence.
Oh, she didn't know the old Indian rope
She
trick,
didn't
did she?
know, and that could have been really quite nasty. But
Do
the
you know
good
why
news
she
is
was
the-
bending down?
and yeah, she's bending down to field the ball, but she didn't realise that there was a rope on the ground. That's a lovely shot as well.
It's just for one. Your favourite captain's down here.
Yeah, no, he's right in front of Costy Corner. Lucy's drinking
They
fruit
turned,
flavor.
up, they turned up with
yeah.
McDonald's, you know, Bear.
Did they?
Yeah, I think Tom was a bit
Yeah,
upset.
Costy Corner do live the dream, don't they? They're having McDonald's with fruit flavoured cider. Does it get much better than that?
I wouldn't have thought. What, on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
No.
It's Tuesday KFC day.
Oh, slower ball.
Of course it is. That's going to be lots of wides, I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
5 wide, slower ball.
There's been times where we've clawed it back slightly in this innings, and then they've just accelerated away again, and I feel like we're just beginning to lose control again. Any news on the elections for the Conservative Party leadership, Barnes?
Yeah, I've got 25 guaranteed votes.
Yeah,
So,
but 26 of those are Boris, so they don't count.
Oh, that's gone as well. Where's that gone? Is that gone in between?
James
No.
Lauder sprinting around like a Goodell. Pauline, you'd be so proud of the way your son's fielding, even though he is a Viking, or he's 16th Viking. We discovered that James Lauder is descended from Vikings. His mother is online, Pauline Bow Lauder, and her great-great-great-grandfather was a Viking, and obviously James Lauder's one generation downwards, but is still a Viking.
Is that where he gets his tall, debonair, long blonde hair?
Yeah. And then we had a discussion about badminton, because obviously, as you know, he was a junior single and double badminton champion nationally, and I suggested that you had to be tall to play badminton, but that's obviously not true either.
Well, no, and he was a professional.
Yeah.
Shuttlecock whacker.
Yep. It's very calm, Eric. Very calm. Decent over so far from Gus.
Apart from the wides.
Apart from the 5 wides.
Naughty Gus. Right, so Rhino has been at Challow for a very long time, scores a cartload of runs. That's a good slower ball Yorker, that. And there's a chance of a run out, but we're all a bit lethargic.
He looks as though he ought to be able to hit it an awful long way.
Yeah, he gets a lot of runs for Challow, Rhino.
It's a good nickname.
Yeah. Young South African chap. Well bowled.
Oh, it's a beautiful jump from Eric. Never in a second did we think he'd get anywhere near it.
Look at Cockle, see
Look
the way
at
he picked it up. Look at him.
Look at him. Yeah. It doesn't matter if he's not captain, he's still pumped on adrenaline.
What a guy.
Yeah. Absolutely hopeless at poker, but a great
Is he?
guy. Well, you can imagine what he's like when he gets a decent hand. He starts running around the room 4 times.
Yeah, I was a bit like that, hence why I never played on the bus much on our
So
long trips
we're
away.
18 overs in, 164. I'd say 200 is still on.
Do you think? Who we got? We got Zach on. Who we got?
Ollie Armstrong to bowl last over from this end, I'm guessing.
So we didn't see Benny Ling have a trundle either,
Yes,
did we?
no, we didn't see Ben.
Ailing.
Alex.
He is. He's at.
That's a full shirt. Well bowled, round the back of the legs.
Oh, he's not
happy
Rhino's
about
not
that.
Happy about that. No. Good. I'm pleased for Zach. It's a great
It
kid.
was the right shot because there's no one really down
No.
there. That's going to make it feel a whole lot better, man.
A bit of REM. Haven't got any.
Ben Cox is listening. CCCC OK.
Every trouble is, it's hard not to sing along, and Right, we got all sorts going on here now.
Chesney Hawks. Did you know that Nick Kershaw wrote this song?
Did he?
And he wrote it for Chesney.
And Chesney sang it.
If you go to the Rewind Festival, they do it on stage together.
Do they?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? The song?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
anything. So anyway, Ben
Just
Cox,
checking.
who's a Challow Childrey cricket fan, you'll be very pleased with the way your team is performing at the moment.
Ben Cox. I used to live on
Other
Cox's
exciting
Farm.
thing in the news today, we've
Yep.
discovered that there are many, many galaxies out there with a great big new telescope.
Are we talking chocolate bear? Because
I was always a Cadbury's man, not a Galaxy
Well,
man.
I was in a hotel last week interviewing some people, and these very lovely ladies came round, like the old-fashioned trays you used to have at cinemas,
Yeah.
with different bags of chocolate and
There.
bars of chocolate. And she said, "Would you like some chocolate?" And I said, "Well, yes, but I'm a chocoholic and probably not a good time." I said, "What's this in aid of?" It's International Chocolate Day. Have you heard of such a thing?
No, but I'd like to go to the place where they have 365 of those.
Yes, so do I. Yeah, it's amazing.
I'll have the leap year off, but
Yeah.
I too absolutely adore chocolate, so I have to stay away from it. Otherwise I eat far too much. You wouldn't know that from my physique.
No. I would have thought
Oh,
you were
is
just
that-
a grape man.
I like grapes. Grapes are very
Good arm. Yeah, so I
So
got
what-
I
so
got
you got a
chatting
bag
to
of
the young
chocolate,
ladies.
did
No,
you?
I didn't. I sort of had a little nibble of a few
Did you?
things.
Did
And
you
then
have
I
some chocolate as well?
Yeah, I did. And then I got talking to the young ladies. And next thing I know, Bear, they gave me a bar of chocolate like that.
So
Just
nice
take
of
with
them.
me, but it's still in
There's
my
another
fridge. I
man
haven't touched it.
stealing a baby over there.
No, that's actually his baby.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's Richard Dunk, I thought.
Yeah, it's not all of a sudden we've all become child catchers.
Richard Dunk and a very young, attractive girl, but that turns out to be Mrs. Dunk.
Anyway.
Sorry, can I say Mrs. Dunk Jr.?
Yeah.
He's not running away with Mrs.
You got to
Dunk
be
Senior.
careful what you say nowadays, Bear, because you know
Oh,
he, she, Mr. and Mrs. Ladies and gentlemen.
Simon Davies turned up. Simon,
Oh, I thought that
well done to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest, one season only in the Premier League. Enjoy.
No, because they're finished 10th, surprise everybody, and then go down the following year. That's the crack. Well, bold, Zach. You all right, mate?
Nottingham Forest have already sold their best player.
Well, they've just spent 17 million on Nico Williams from Liverpool, isn't they?
So they got rid of their best player, who was a right back, called Spence, and they bought a Liverpool reject who'd never got in the first team.
Yeah, well, it's hardly a reject. He's still only about 9, isn't he? Yeah.
So, Ollie Armstrong coming on now. We have 1 over to go. It's 167 for 4. Bowling figures are Zach Wilton 1 for 40 off his 4 overs. Gus Watts 1 for 38 off his 4. Alex Ling, so far the standout bowler, 1 for 26 off 4. Mainly because no one had any idea where the ball was going, including him.
No. Well, when you look at extra cover when you bowl, it's very good to work out.
I explained that to the listener.
I quite like the
We're
way
up to 44 listeners now. Obviously, word's getting round that
I'm back.
The Bear and Barnes show's back in town. Shame Woods is not here because I do like a BBW.
I would like to disassociate myself from the comments from the Bear.
Oh no,
that's a slower ball full toss,
an absolute pie there. You know your luck's in when you bowl a great big loopy full toss like that.
Do you think he was trying to slide one out the back of the hand then?
I don't know. Callum Betts, Ollie Dunn is my hero.
He's also mine, Callum.
That's all
to be
very,
fair.
very well as you saying that, but I've known him since he was a very little child.
There's enough of that as well.
I've watched him play hockey and cricket.
That's
for
a
many
really
years.
good cricket shot.
That is a good shot. That's gone for beautiful shot. See, that's. I do believe that Ollie Dunn has actually scored 100 for this club on this pitch.
Ollie Dunn's a good lad, and we should never let him go from this club.
But it's because he spends a long time in the gym pumping iron that he's just played that shot. It was a beautiful shot.
Have you seen the bum fluff on his chin?
I can't possibly comment.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. I did pass comment that he did not drive here with the he didn't drive here with the windows open because it's still stuck on his chin. But
well, they're all right. Freddie's. I don't think Freddie's ever shaved. He's got this sort of little wispy thing going under his lip. Freddie, if you're in the bar, I'm sorry about embarrassing you, but you have a little wispy.
Where is he?
Well, he's got a little entourage. He's got the current hierarchy of Oxfordshire cricket all in there, discussing their greatness, having dispatched Hereford back to
the mighty
whence they
Hereford.
came. Yeah.
So, how many balls to go? Do we know?
We should pay attention.
Two balls. 174.
Three to go. 174. Oh my! That's an absolute.
He's tried something there.
I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Slower balls, but never mind.
He says that's a wide. Clearly, that would have been a wide in a proper game of cricket.
How many extras? I bet there's been quite a few extras today. 27 extras.
27 extras,
167.
guys. Ted will be
76.
fuming. I don't know where Ted is.
Ted?
All we need now is for someone to pick the ball up, and Ted's day will be complete.
So come on, Ollie. Steps across. That's just a hoist to cow. Benny Link. Down he goes. Look at that.
There you see. What an athlete
Fielded
that boy
Lingy.
is. So Ben Ling has got a shirt on that doesn't say B Ling on the back, and someone else has got a shirt on that does say B Ling on the back.
Yeah, we've got
which is quite confusing for the commentators.
I think we've got 4 or certainly 3 different shirts out there.
Yes.
And it's
And
shambolic.
I'll have to say the Challow Childrey lot do look very smart.
Apart from Rhino, that's just got a blue
from
polo
Rhino, who
shirt.
came on with a jumper he found in the boot of his car.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the club needs to look a very good hard look at themselves.
So I think we're at the last ball now.
Bob the umpire is dancing at square leg. Look. 50, 51, 50, 51.
I just upset someone by saying the BBW
probably.
comment.
Probably.
They've now reported us to Ofcom.
That's out in a cricket match. She's straight down Captain Cockles. Oh no.
That's a sensational piece of fielding.
What is up with that man?
Absolutely. He's saved 4 runs there. Round of applause for Captain Gerard.
Just to describe that,
my word.
the ball has gone down to long on. Cockles has caught the ball, jumping as high as he can off the floor, and as he's landing, just about to go over the rope, 6, throws the ball back in field, gets up, throws it straight at the top.
Can I just say, he's a man with a side injury as well that's supposed to be protecting it so you can bowl properly on a Saturday.
Unbelievable. That was unbelievable. No, don't worry about it.
No, I can go make you one.
No, don't. No, don't. I'll have a Pepsi Max.
I'm going to have a pint of non-alcoholic beer.
No, I've got the taste buds of a 14-year-old. Can I have a pint of a can Pepsi Max?
Could I have a non-alcoholic beer, please? Thank you so much. I'm very, very excited listener about my non-alcoholic beer. Anyway, so 181 to win, which I suggest is going to be quite a tall order.
Well, I suggest it's around the 9 and over mark there.
Do you know what? I have staff that have to do that for me, but you're obviously so mentally agile at that sort of thing.
It's because I'm a bit like Rain Man.
Yes.
A bit dyslexic, but I'm really good with numbers.
And especially with counting matchsticks on the floor. Figures. You're really good at that.
Good at figures. Good with figures.
Yes.
So, viewers, 52 of you, thank you ever so much for joining.
Yes.
Send us some more questions.
Martin Lee, good recovery job. Now let's win it. Yes, Lee Man. Lee Man, you probably don't know this, but Lee Man has COVID and is confined to his bedroom. So we had Listy. Listy was deputising for you on Saturday. Here he is.
Was he?
Yes, did a very good job.
God, I've got difficult shoes to fill now if old Listy's been in the old com box.
We discussed all sorts of exciting things.
Do you know what the best thing about that tape? When you're in London, there's police tape, right? If you stand this side of it, you die. But that very, very thin bit of tape the other side of it, you're fine. It's magic tape. Magic tape. Get this riffraff off. Let's off-road. Do you have any questions for me and Bear? Non-cricket related, preferably. But do chuck us some questions.
Lee Man wants to know if we can qualify for the finals this year. Well, that is a question that I don't know the answer to, but I'm thinking it's very unlikely.
I guess so.
Especially if we don't win today. If we win today, we might do. But I mean, I think we've taken a view that we want this to be an inclusive team for lots of levels. We're not making it an out-and-out first team.
No, last year it was, wasn't it? But I think the first team felt with all the cricket going on that it was the right thing to do and give them
agriculture is passing. So
the Lord of
the Lord of Agriculture, Victoria Prentice's secret love child.
Do you know why he looks such a fine figure of a man, don't you?
Yeah, I love shorts that colour, by the way.
Did you know
only farmers can wear shorts that colour, and people go to the Lords
with two-tone legs? Look.
Yeah. Fantastic job.
It's because he does Pilates, you know.
Is this perfect? You'll be harvesting what in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Oh, that's when the hail will start, probably.
I would just say, going forward, Bear, it's probably best to ask the questions about agriculture.
No, I've got lots of farming clients. I know a lot about farming.
Do you?
What do you do?
Yeah. How many chickens you got?
Have you had your single farm payment this year yet?
Oh, Bear, we're down to 42.
Oh, sorry. Right, should we start singing? Don't go, listener.
Please don't go.
Pauline's been giving us lots of messages. Pauline, who's James Lauder's mum.
Yeah.
Pauline, I don't really understand where you've been, Pauline, because James has been in the first team for the last 2 Saturdays, and we've not heard a whisper from you. Have you been shy? Have you been just ignoring us, or have you thought we were very immature and you didn't want to participate?
Just plucked up the courage to say she's James's mum.
Why have you suddenly decided to interact? Right, we have a question. Fantastic. One that we can answer all, mate. What's your favourite away cricket ground? Well, you can go first, Matt.
Away cricket ground. Do you class ones that we've played at? Do we think there's Wormsley's pretty special?
Wormsley is nice, yeah. I played at Lords, but that was hockey. Does that count?
No, you were the home team.
I played hockey at Lords. I was the home team, so that doesn't count. I do like. There's a fantastic club in North London, Hampstead.
Yeah.
Which is a very nice very nice ground, very posh, very sophisticated, and of course there are lots of very very snazzy school grounds. But I think we're talking clubs, aren't we? Really.
Yeah. There's certainly down Devon, Cornwall.
I'm a patron of North Devon Cricket Club, which has got the wonderful thatched pavilion. It's one of the oldest cricket clubs in the country, and that's right on the estuary, opposite Appledore, down from Bideford.
Amazing.
And it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Amazing. I played at Hereford the other week at East.
Yes, no,
that's a lovely ground. Thank you, Matt. It's very kind. Yeah.
Thank you. Can I just show this to the listeners? This is non-alcoholic lager. Draft non-alcoholic lager, which is another one of the many beers that we have in our clubhouse. It does look cloudy.
In the portfolio.
It is. It's very good. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, listeners. Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Cheers,
good to be
Matt.
back. Cheers, the brains of the organisation.
Yes. Matt's getting a mixer. which means that we'll be able to have cocktails as well. I cracked that joke a few times on Saturday, but I still find it funny, so I'm going to carry on cracking it.
A mixologist, as they're known. Favourite away ground? That's a good one, that.
So who do you think is going to open the back for us? I bet swap the
I'd like to see a Ling opening bat.
I would guess number 1 and number 2. So we've gone from 50 down to 30.
Yes, but that's because they've gone to make a cup of tea and they've gone offline because they've got to catch up on their emails.
Right, so
in the
come
break.
on. Matt has very kindly sent us a question, and where was your favourite away ground?
No, he has. So we've given you a few.
That we've played at.
I'm a member at North Devon Cricket Club, which is in Instow, right next to the oldest golf course in the country, the Royal North Devon Golf Course. And that is a beautiful cricket ground, always fairly well windswept, always sunny, always... I mean, it reminds me a lot of this club with the fact that it's got a lot of local interaction. But that's a beautiful ground to play.
Later on,
in London.
Later on this year, we go and play at Windsor Castle against the Royal Household. 9th of September, that'll be pretty good. No riff-raff there like the Bibbies, I'll tell you that for nothing.
I've played at Arundel Castle. That's a very nice place
beautiful.
to play. I played for Lavinia before she died.
Did you?
The Duchess of Norfolk.
Which is nice.
So I played for Lavinia, and that was a beautiful place to play. And the sort of, but I mean, I think club grounds. You know, there are a lot of beautiful village cricket grounds. Dumbleton's is another nice one.
There's a very good cricket book that I was given for Christmas. It's on my coffee table. I was told it's very middle class to have books on your coffee table at home. Did you know that? And small tellies.
I'm not allowed anything on any tables at home.
Okay.
If I put anything
about
down,
dinner?
it gets Mrs. Bear takes it away and puts it in the bin.
What about dinner?
No, not. They have to sit up at the table with full cutlery. And
ladies and gentlemen, who is striding with purpose?
Captain Courageous.
Cockles man.
Captain Courageous has been given the honour of winning this game for us.
Matt, there is a fantastic book out, and I don't know who it's done by, but the best cricket grounds in the country. If you're interested, drop me some email address, and I will come back to you and send you a picture of the book, because it's absolutely amazing of all the different cricket grounds around the country. So
Matt, you've asked the question. You must have one yourself that's your favourite. Perhaps you'd like to tell us, and we'll share it with our listeners.
Wormsley obviously is an amazing place to play cricket, isn't there? But there's
well batted, Ollie, done. Well done.
There's a little place called Holberton down in Devon that was always good fun to play at.
Another one called Philly that's in a country house, in the grounds of a country house in North Devon. Knight's Hayes is in another country house. There are many country houses that have.
Last time we played at Holberton, we went down for a cricket tour, and the guy that was the fixture secretary for the cricket tour didn't show, so we had 0 fixtures on a 5-day cricket tour.
And that must have been quite a wet tour.
It was very, very, very wet, but quite a bit of fun.
So we've got Rhino opening the bowling, and he's opening the bowling to Tim Percival, otherwise known as Lance.
Why? Has he got a boil? What's on the back of the umpire's coat? Do we know? Well, he's stood side on like he's going to bowl. He looks like he's going to bowl more than Rhino because he's side on. So his right arm round, quite a negative line. First ball. And to be fair to Mr. Percival, he has hit it absolutely miles.
That has gone miles.
So Rhino's winding his whole body up. So it's a full ball, waist tight, and he's absolutely smoked it. Pump it up, pump it in, let me begin. I just wondered, how do you think?
If you could get
somebody needs a drink after one ball.
If you could get a 10 off one shot, that would be it.
That was a biggie. That didn't half come out of that blade, didn't it?
Eric's saying, if you do that with every ball, we're going to run out after over 6.
Ball 6. Oh.
Oh. Are we having, what's going on there?
There could be some trouble in camp.
What? We're not allowed to hit 6s?
I don't know, but the head of cricket's come out. He's spoken to Captain Cockles. Cockles has whacked his pad with a bat.
We need to talk to Costley Corner and find out what's going on. We need to get
Sarah.
Sarah. Sarah will know what's going on.
She won't know yet.
But she's going to find out. Lucy's eating a nice lolly now. So Lucy's not only had a fruit-flavoured cider, but she's also had a nice lolly.
And a McDonald's.
And a McDonald's. Lucy is getting ready for her holiday, I think it's fair to say.
Are they going away? Are they? Do you know they're going on
They
holiday?
are.
Or are
They
you
are.
making
No,
that
no,
up
they
there?
really are going. Well, Sarah's not. Lucy's going with some nurses.
Really?
God help where they're going.
Blimey. Do you
So here
think,
we go, ball 2.
are they going in fancy dress? Right. Rhino is... Well, that's a similar type of shot, really. But it's
but
only
he's kept back.
4.
See, that's what the conversation
Yeah.
was about. If he bowls you another full toss, please roll your wrists
Yes.
and just keep it in the ground.
We'll have to get one of these figurines called a bopping bear, won't we? And you press the button and they can talk about Pete the Heat and make funny
So
noises.
the good news is we're up with the run rate so far.
I think we are. 10 off 2. Rhino's staying round the wicket with the side on umpire. Let's go with it. It bounces and that's up in the air. That's probably going to be...
That's gone for 4 as well.
Has it gone for 4? Ollie Dunn?
Oh, my
that's
goodness me.
a brilliant effort from Ollie Dunn. Unlucky.
I'm not sure I've seen an innings start 6-4-4 recently.
So Ollie Dunn's a moment. I'm glad Ollie done that. He talked to me about coming to play rugby for me. Showed a bit of heart
He
there
doesn't
and,
play, he plays hockey.
and didn't cry when he hit the floor. We'd nurdle one behind square. Nothing. No,
Oh.
buzzards. That would be a
Oh,
good
there's
start. And
buzzers.
again,
Yes,
yes.
there is. That's got past the keeper and 2 people backing up.
This one in. And finally,
the ball is now dead.
So we just nurdled that behind square. The guy who runs
Worried
in.
about whether Ollie Dunn's got any skin left.
No,
on his
don't worry
knees.
about that. He wouldn't know anyway. Guy at backward point picks up, has a bit of a shy, misses the keeper, misses the first guy backing up. The third guy backing up tries to kick it and volley it in the top corner. He misses it, so the guy from deep mid wicket runs in, and we can settle down and take a breath.
That's
15 off
extraordinary.
4.
Well, not for long, because we've got B. Ling about to smash it everywhere.
Oh no, it's Cockles.
Oh, it's Cockles, yes, so Captain Cockles.
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
It must be so annoying when you see him bowl 3 full tosses, and then when he comes to bowl you, he drifts one away.
Yes,
just
my
outside off stump.
dad always said always feeding strawberries to the donkey the other end. Hi Bobby Florey, you're on the telly.
Oh, I am. That's very good. Cheers, chaps. We were just inquiring who the batsman was that was said. It's Percy.
Yeah,
Percival.
so Pauline's just Pauline Lauder, James Lauder's mother, has just explained why she's not been at the previous 2 cricket matches, because she's been winning golf matches. Sounds like Martin Lee. When you get better, you and Mrs. Lauder should get on the golf course and have a bit of a match against each other. Sound like you're 2 professionals. I get the impression
Winning
that,
golf
that
matches.
Pauline Bow Lauder is probably quite competitive.
Probably where James gets it from.
Yeah, probably. That and the Vikings.
So, Pauline, tell us what you play off and what did you win? Did you win a nice big trophy? Did you win a cup, a club championship?
Of course, it must be an advantage teeing off halfway down the fairway every time.
Wow. He actually just said that live, didn't he? Again, Oxford Downs Cricket Club, me and Matt would like to disassociate ourselves from comments from the bear. Sorry, Pauline. Could you come back and talk to the nice man on comms and let me know whether or not you won a nice big trophy? So the screens are going across. As we got a left-hand drive. Actually, this guy opens the bowling for their first team. Who played in that pre-season game when my granddaughter was born. Good bowler. Does a bit with it.
Yeah.
Got a good slower nut.
Unlikely to bowl a great big loopy full toss on leg stump.
I'm guessing, but Mr. Percival could be teeing up over the net challenge. Look at Matt. Look, he's poised, ready with his little. Look at him. Press the button, turn the knob, wallop. We got music.
Have we got the test match special music on there?
Oh, let's come back. It's done well there.
We-
Is there a one day on today?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did we?
We've got bowled out for 110
We lost by 10 wickets.
with 180 balls still to go.
Okay.
We came second, but we did win the football 8-0 last night. I have to say, what a sensational performance that was from our ladies.
What Our Ladies of Lords at Abingdon.
That's a good shot.
That's 4 more.
That, money on the ball there.
It's definitely 4
That's
more.
a beautifully clipped shot. So I see Big Tom Cosford's in having a drink in the bar.
Well, there's rumours.
good
We
to
just asked him if he'd play in the Sunday team. We've got a few players away.
I
this
see.
week.
I see. You've obviously the teams are out for cricket week, and you've got the joy of captaining F. Smith on one of the days. How are you going to deal with that?
Well, bring him down a peg or two. I think.
Can I suggest you make him field at deep third man both ends? to
No, I
start
don't
off
want
with?
to. I don't want to do that. I remember a few years ago when Freddie was very keen and very young, very eager, and I captained down Cricket Week, and he wanted to open the batting, wanted to keep wicket. What can I do? When can I go in? Bless him.
Yeah, well, he's discovered fruit-flavoured cider since then.
Yeah. The most laid-back cricketer in the world. Him and Carl Hooper, probably. So, yes, Thursday, we have a special guest coming as well on the Thursday to play for us.
Who's that?
A man called Mr. Ward from Horsepath.
Ah.
So that should be fun.
Mr. Ward Senior.
Yeah.
OMG. I think I might be tempted to take the Thursday. Are we doing any commentary at all during Cricket Week? Have you thought about that?
You can if you want to. If you want to do a game, well, might as well do Matt's game.
Should we do the should we do the third? I'll double check my I'll talk to my people.
Hmm?
I must warn you though, if I'm going to have the day off and come and watch and commentate, I shall probably have to drink all day, and not non-alcoholic.
And then you could do a sleepover bear with us.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's Thursday sleepover night, is it?
Yeah, I think so. But don't tell everybody, because then everybody from the village comes down and all gets a bit too rowdy.
So that's Thursday the
20-something.
28th. That's okay. I have a Zoom charity board meeting which I can just slip off and do for an hour at about 6 o'clock.
That bat doesn't sound good when he hits it off the toe. But
Legend Ted Hood just passing. Meanwhile, while we've been
you
chatting
normally
away,
call it a lot worse when you've gone round the other side, Ted, but we can talk about
it's
it.
22 for 0 off 2.
And Cockles hasn't got any yet, has he?
He's got one.
Oh, God, really?
He's got one. So Pauline's gone whoop whoop. Thank you. Do you win? What do you win for your golf matches, Pauline? Do you win money, prizes, a trophy, or all three?
Sherry.
Box of chocolates, bouquet of flowers?
Oh, so Rhino's been taken off.
I think that's harsh.
Do you think so?
22 in 1 over.
Yeah. Well, 15.
Is it only 15?
Yeah.
Seemed like a lot more.
So Rhino, do you think they should call him Flash rather than Rhino? Right,
I've
what are we
so
got
many
here?
inappropriate things I want to say, but,
No, but
I'm just not going to.
Yeah. Here's Johnny Bibby. Good lad. Likes a marathon or two. So what we got? We got another left arm.
You're talking about running 26 miles on the
Yeah,
bars.
he went to Copenhagen not long ago and ran a marathon. Lovely place. So you've got 45 on the 1, square leg, mid wicket, mid on, mid off, cover, and that's a.
How has he managed to reach that?
So to say it's about
He's
that's
got
a
the
wide.
very, very bottom of the bat on that.
Yeah.
It might even have been called a wide if he hadn't got the very, very bottom of his bat on it. He's not going to be very happy about that.
So it's a sad really, because Percival's got 21 from 9. There's a start.
So that the bowler's name is Cheshire, I could say he's got a bit of a cheesy grin after getting that wicket.
Very good. Favourite cricketer's Phil Tufnell. Oh.
Right, Ethan Davey.
Be careful he doesn't get the cat of nine tails, isn't it?
He is the other Nottingham Forest supporter.
No, because Hursty, the lad that dislocated his knee in the Sunday game the other week, he too. He's a season ticket holder and never misses a game.
Of course, there's a generation of Nottingham Forest fans who grew up with them winning everything.
Matt's looking really weirdly at his bottle of Corona.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
I knocked an ant off the table straight into my beer.
Well, that'd be all right.
Oh, Pauline won Clubhouse Champs courses, trophies. She plays off 19. You sound like a bandit.
Yeah, I would.
I'm
Ding,
not
ding,
giving.
ding, ding,
I
ding,
play
ding,
off
ding,
18.
ding,
I'm not
ding,
giving you
ding.
any shots at all, Pauline. So when we have our inevitable game where you humiliate me because I can't hit the ball straight, you're going to play off 18 as well, and we're not going to give each other any shots at all.
So Pauline's won the club champs playing off of 19.
Martin Lee plays off +4, and he's very, very good.
Pauline, how many? It's out. Pauline, how many points did you muster, or was it? Because
Yeah, were you playing? That was just so you know, listener. There was a long hop on leg stump, and he hit it straight to backward square out first ball.
Another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey.
The good news is, being a Nottingham Forest supporter, that's not the most miserable thing that's going to happen to you in the next 5 months.
Get used to it.
A 10-0 away at Liverpool to start with will go down well.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Pauline.
Pauline, here he is. Here's your boy. He's purposefully striding out like a man whose mother has won golf trophies recently.
Yes, doesn't he? There
like
we go.
a man who used to rule the world of junior badminton in Great Britain. And like a man whose great-great-great-great-grandfather came over on a Viking ship.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready.
Matt Turner says Filth gets wickets. Yes, we agree with
Yeah,
that.
absolutely right there, Matt.
Ben
Otherwise,
Cox,
I'd have never
Cheshire.
taken a wicket in my life.
Well bowled Cheshire from Ben Cox. Yes, that was a quality
Now,
delivery.
both
It's a
of them.
wicket-taking delivery.
It's a
Wicket-taking
long hop.
delivery.
It should have been pumped over square leg, but there we go. Right, so
Well, it wouldn't be a long hop for James Lord. It'd be about 3.5 yards over
yeah,
his head.
one for the overgun.
Sorry, Pauline.
It is hat-trick ball. Then sticking to the T20 rules. Oh, he's had a nibble.
Yep.
So I don't want to offend anybody, but do you think this chap sort of could be Rodney Trotter running into bowl as he runs away from us?
I've never seen Rodney Trotter bowl.
You haven't.
No.
You've only
I've
seen him dressed as
I've
Batman
seen
or
him dressed
Robin.
I've seen him dressed as Robin.
Oh,
Was he
God,
Ro-
your
I think he was
jokes are
Robin,
getting
wasn't
so predictable now. I think Rodney Trotter would run in like that. That's a
he?
shot.
That's a very good shot.
He's
That is.
timed
That's
that, Pauline, isn't he?
Absolutely smashed it.
Good shot. This is more sort of your sort of song, Bear. Million. Let's get down to business.
That was a bit badminton-like, that shot, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
good
way
though.
he was smashing the shuttlecock over the net.
That's under good shot as well.
He's
So,
got some decent wheels, this bowler, I have to say.
it looks like he's got stones in his shoes.
Either that or Verucas.
Are they still a thing?
Yeah,
Are they?
yeah. You can still get Verucas.
Where'd you get them from? Packs of four.
Normally
and
swimming pools.
I sort of led myself into that. I was trying to be funny so you can get them with nectar points or something, but not to be outdone. Oh,
my
Rhino.
word,
Well done.
Rhino. What a sensational piece of fielding from
Very
the big
good.
man.
Very good.
I
Oh,
imagine he's probably quite a good rugby player.
we'll ask him. Let's get down.
Afternoon.
Let's get down to
Evening.
business.
So that's the end of the over. 3 overs gone, 28 for 2.
Da-da-da-da. It's Henry Welsh. It's Henry Welsh and it's Henry Welsh. So Henry Welsh was taking away from playing T20 today, Bear, to play for the SOA. I don't
Really?
think he was very happy on Sunday.
What's the thought process behind that?
Ridiculous. That's what the thought process is.
I think you know.
Need to talk to the chairman
yes,
about his.
No, that's not good. And the punishment should be the chairman should buy a whole round of drinks for the people in the bar.
Everybody and all my drinks on
Yeah,
cricket week.
Yeah.
Right, what's going on? 29 for 2 from 3. Totals 180 needed. So James Lauder's on 5. Cockles is on 2. He's going to cut loose.
How many balls has Tom faced?
Not many.
He's faced 6,
God,
and he's on 2.
he must be itching to go.
The windmill is about to be brought out of the bag.
This is going to. You reckon whipped over mid-wicket? No,
Beautiful shot. You'll be looking for 2 there. There's got to be 2 there.
no,
Has to be
no,
2.
no, 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 no. Run out of the bowler's end. Look. No, good. Always the one, I reckon, Bear.
They'd have got it. They'd have got 2 if they'd really gone for it.
No point in taking the risk at this point.
No, you don't need any more because that's going to be dark short.
Oh, Sandy Lyle himself presented the Sandy Lyle trophy to you. Well
No
done,
way.
Pauline.
That's amazing.
You're in the County Cup final.
As Pauline actually said what she scored to win
you
the
win
trophy.
money. Crystal meth. You win crystal meth.
Brilliant. Times have changed, haven't they,
So
Pauline?
you get money, crystal meth, and trophies. I'm surprised you can even remember winning after all that.
How many points off 19?
Yeah,
or
we want
was
to
it-
know
or was it
how
a
many
scratch
Stapleford points you
competition?
got playing off 19, please, Pauline, because you're beginning to sound like a bit of a bandit to me.
I'm going to get my sombrero, Pauline.
Yep.
I think. Ding, 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 ding. That's
remi-
another good shot. That's a really good shot. This guy's
It's a
decent
pretty good
fielder.
piece of fielding too. See, now he's gone for it and has easily made it.
And the wicket keeper's knocked the flashy bails off.
They haven't worked out yet. The James Lauder quite likes it short outside the off stump. 44
Oh, yeah.
Stapleford points, Pauline.
No
Come
way.
on. I'm sorry, Pauline. That's not on. You're playing off 10 when you play against me.
44 off a 19.
They didn't see you coming, did they? They just didn't see you coming.
Pauline, you must have been embarrassed.
2 shots. 2 shots on any hole should not be
It's
allowed.
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. No.
So you basically played to 21, Pauline. And you had the audacity to walk up and pick up that trophy, the crystal mess from Sandy Lyle. Sandy Lyle himself would have been embarrassed at that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Did he go Arriba as he handed over?
Ah! Or was he a carpet fitter? Underlay.
Underlay.
Is that a bit of rain, isn't it? But it looks
Where are
okay.
we on Duckworth Lewis? What are the laws on that?
Definitely behind on that, I would say. The Duckworth Lewis score's in the top up there. I can tell you what it is. If you look this over, you should be 36.
Well, we're not that far off.
Has Duckworth Lewis not taken into consideration that Captain Cockles is still in? So James Howard's got his pads on.
See, my sat nav, I use Waze. Do you use Waze?
No.
I think Waze knows how fast I drive because I get in the car and say I've got a 2-hour journey and it says it's going to get there in 2 hours and I've got 100 miles to go, or whatever. Even if I hammer it down the motorway at just under 100, because I never drive more than 100, listeners, I still get there exactly when it tells me I'm going to get there, even
clever,
though
isn't
I've gone over the speed limit for
It
some
is
of the
clever.
time.
I beat my sat nav by a quarter of an hour going to Bloxham Sunday.
Oh, that's good.
I was pleased. Here's the story. You know Darryl Woods?
Oh, who doesn't know?
Do you know the
Darryl
guy?
Woods?
So he asked me if he could borrow my wicket-keeping gloves because he was keeping wicket for the twos away at Buckingham. So I said, of course, Woodsy, you can borrow my wicket-keeping gloves. Can I have them back? So he was meant to give them back to me last Wednesday when we spent all day together and when we got back to his house and we both forgot. So then I said, well, can you give them to Kurt on Saturday morning because I will be needing them Sunday.
Yes.
So I text Woodsy and I don't hear from Woodsy. So I text Kurt and said, did Woodsy give you the keeping gloves? No. So I then ring Woodsy round about 9:15 and that, blimey, after many rings, Woodsy picks the phone up and clearly I've woken him up, right? Loads of apologies that he's left the gloves in the car. I said, well, don't worry, you're in Cartoon Town. I'll drive from Whitney to pick them up. No, my car is at the club and I've got no way of getting to the club because he got boozy on Saturday night.
Yes, I know. I saw his club here when I picked my car up, which was also at the club.
So I then have to get up. There we go. So the windmill. I then have to get up, go and pick Woodsy up from Cartoon Town, get
4
the
runs,
gloves.
slipped over mid wicket. So you had to go and collect,
I had to go to Cartoon Town
get the keys.
to bring him down here to get his van so he keep me the gloves back. Of course, by which time I'm late for an Ordea or a Leo Sayer
Yeah.
at Bloxham. Didn't even have any time for breakfast because of Darryl Woods. What do you reckon? Should we find him?
Normally Sarah is very good at organising his life for him.
She was away for the weekend.
Ah, there you go. That's what happened.
I would say behind every great man is a great woman, but clearly Sarah's a great woman. But Woodsy owes me about 40 quid of the petrol and a breakfast. That's going to bounce all. Dunny? No. Has Dunny gone number 23 because he thinks he's a young Shane Warne?
Danny Lee. We have Danny Lee.
Oh, blimey.
Come on, boys. Bright and early from Melbourne. Danny Lee. How lovely. Let's wave at Danny. Hello, Danny.
Hi, Danny Lee.
How is Melbourne? Hot and sunny.
He's coming back, isn't he? There's rumour.
Is it true you're coming back, Dan?
They finally caught up with him and going to chuck him out.
Have you been checking up on your dad, who's got COVID and feeling very sorry for himself?
Where's Matt Lee, more to the point? And are you still coaching Rodney Hogg?
Anyway, the score is 37 for 2.
Oh, yeah. cricket.
of 4.4. Hannah Pigott. Finally a windmill. Yes, Hannah.
Ah, that's Mrs. Cockles, isn't it?
Yes, it didn't take long, did it?
Hello, Hannah. How are you, Montana?
Hannah, is it true you're an expert hockey player? I've been hearing rumours.
Yeah, she's captain of
I've
Aylesbury.
been hearing rumours that you might have played against Mrs. Bear. Bet that was fun.
There's a young Freddie
Danny
Smith
Lee,
over
back
there.
end of August. He's coming back.
Is that for
Is
good
that
or
forever,
just for,
Danny, or
just
was that
for-
just a visit, see the, just check the Martins out of his COVID?
shot? Look at
Yeah.
him go. Scamper, Rhino picks up. Decent forward roll.
Yeah.
Looks like Freddie Smith has got himself another fruit cider and something to...
Freddie Smith living the dream. That Mrs. Brock's loitering around the entrance. Is that Mrs. Brock over there? Or is it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
is.
was
It is
Mrs. Brock.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Brock and Mr. Brock are loitering around the entrance of the changing room.
Looks like
It's getting quite dark, I have to say.
new Mrs. Lauder has got a baby in her arms. Is there some practicing going on there? Pauline may become a grandmother, if you're not already Pauline.
Yeah, perhaps you could tell us, have you got any grandchildren, Pauline?
You'd keep them dry with your sombrero.
Do they have a little Viking romper suit?
There it is.
There's the
whip.
windmill.
Whip.
The whippy. Oh no, and that's going to hurt.
Yeah, they do that. They hit the pad a lot, and it's not the pad's fault.
Hannah's obviously seen Freddie play hockey. He's not bad at hockey. He's not bad at hockey. I don't think he's as great a goal scorer as I was, but he's not bad.
It's good length.
Oh. Beginning to get stressy out there from a batting point of view. You feel that the pressure is beginning to rise. 38 for 2.
But while Cockles is there, you've got a chance, haven't you?
And we have Bling.
Yeah, we have two. We have a Bling and an Ailing.
Yep.
We've got an Eric. Who else we got to come in? Chrissy Oliver can bat. There we go.
There's the windmill,
There's
and
the
that's
windmill.
gone.
Straight down the fire tube. That's gone. Great shot, Cockles. 4 holes. Rain on me. Matt, do I need to email you a request for Rapper's Delight? Because this request has been going on long enough. Do I need to make it official?
Yeah, you do. You need to put it in writing.
Okay, I will do that. Who do I send it to? matt.bowden@cricketmusic.com or something.
We need to. The best thing is after we come off air, if I download it and put it on the laptop straight away, we can fix it tonight.
There
Jay
you go.
Saunds,
That's what you want.
CCCCCCC, okay. Too many C's in their cricket club name, isn't it? CCCCCCCC.
Is it 4 cc's?
CCCCCC. Well, is that 400? CCCC.
That could be
Or is that,
Cockles.
is that one?
Captain Cockles Cricket Club,
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
Or Captain Courageous Cricket Club. And he comes left arm over. Oh, he's gone down on one knee. Keeper's taking it.
That was
running
a
to his
lot like
right.
Robin Smith used to play, except
Oh
Robin Smith
my
used to hit it in the middle of the
God.
bat.
But Robin Smith had arms bigger than Cockles' legs, didn't
Yeah.
he? What a player he was. So we got the chairman and Mr. Armstrong having a wander round, with Paddy and Robert Florey closely in pursuit, with Mr. and Mrs. Losbrock, Tommy Cosford. Oh, is that Mrs. Cosford with Tommy Cosford?
No.
Or she's sitting on stopping on baby
Oh, yes,
duty?
it is, yes.
Yeah.
It's a real family affair.
Maybe
tonight.
they're talking about a little joint holiday together at the end of the cricket season, or
As long as you come back before the league game on the Saturday that's going to be cancelled for rain.
weddings, babies.
That was still a high point of discussion.
What's that, mate?
The fact they had to come back early from holiday and then it rained and it was called off.
Oh, wow. That's the joys of
Anyway,
being...
43 for 2 off 6. And they got to about, what were they, about 90 after 10.
Matt, where I tell us here, press a button and all sorts of things will pop up. And so we need 138 barrel. I reckon that's a run rate of about 7.2.
The run rate's on the overlay at the bottom, 9.9.
Well, ball, buddy. Hat trick ball.
Never criticise a wicket-taking delivery.
No. No.
Any sign of nerves in Costley
It's
Corner?
the guy, excuse me, bud. It's the guy down at Cow Corner. Is that your Aussie, little Aussie pro, Fantazi?
Yes, it is.
Jack. You got a send off from Woodsy in the second, like proper send off.
Did he?
Was fuming, yeah. Well
That's
bowled.
good bowling.
It's very good bowling.
Who's this bowling? Connor Jones.
He opens for their ones.
2 dots.
Two dots.
They've come here with their first team, haven't they, really?
Yeah. Here we go, that's cool.
He's hit that very hard. That's going to be 1 to deep extra cover. Nicely fielded and leased back in.
Good
Oh,
length.
half volley. That's day 4 of tour. Love that.
I can't stop saying it now. Every time a ball comes in, good length. Oh. Here comes Will with the baby. It must be time to go home. Right, come on, Jimmy Lauder. A shot, a start back in. That's a good shot. It's getting dark. Look how bright the scoreboard is all of a sudden.
Apparently, Sandy Lyle said to Pauline, "Have you had a good day, Gringo?"
Yeah. Oh, Sandy Lyle. Here's the lads, look. Here's the lads. You don't need to duck down,
No.
boys.
If you want to be on television, just wave on your way past. Everything's fine.
He comes a good length. A smash through.
That's a
extra.
lovely shot.
Yeah,
That's
he's
still
done
going to be fielded by deep extra.
Just the one. Just the one. There they are, look. Trying not to smile. Look, trying to be coy. Trying to be cool.
Summer holiday started. Girl hunting.
They're all in season, I think, aren't they? The lads.
Lucky boys.
Probably need a boundary. That's 1. Cockles might come if there's a fumble. No.
Yeah, tempting from Ollie Dunn.
Good pressure.
Couldn't
well
wrap
done.
his size 65 hands around the ball.
He's trying to claim it's popped off a length.
No signs of his bad back. He had a very bad back injury not so long ago, Ollie Dunn.
Did he?
Yeah.
I remember him driving out of here one day and he wrapped his car around that post and damaged his mini door.
That's right, Roger will have repaired it.
Yeah, he told me that Roger was a panel beater.
Yes.
Look at that! I want one of those, Bear. What is it? Is it no
I don't know if it's
go-kart,
faster
man?
than my car.
He was going like the clappers
He
then.
was.
And I don't think he was putting too much effort in. I know it's like an old windy up thing. Right, so 47 for 2 from 7, still chasing 180 because it hasn't moved. Cockles is on 15. Jimmy Lauder is 9, not out.
There needs to be
Fireworks.
some carnage, otherwise we are...
Dark, that's for certain.
By Bear fans.
Right, we have some spin.
What is the time? Because we've got another hour-ish down here. haven't
Joe
we?
Harris is on, bowling what looks like left arm orthodox round.
Whippy action. Rhino is all over it, isn't he?
I tell you what, Rhino is an athlete, isn't he?
I think Rhino is probably a bit narky that the old Taff stuck it across him on.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. Maybe that little go-kart's just blown up. I bumped into a South African on Sunday and asked him what he thought about the rugby, and he sort of snarled at me and then said, "We made a living changes, mate," and that they've only had 4 first-team players playing against Wales on Saturday. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this Saturday.
Well, we've lost our back row, which doesn't not too much help, is
Well, are you really surprised that Underhill and Curry have concussions the way they play?
it? Tom Such says, "Good evening, Barnes."
Ah, Suchi, how are you, mate? Anybody needs their car fixed, go and see Suchi. Good man. Really good man. Good man on a stag do, Suchi. That's straight down his throat, and he's taken it. That's a big wicket.
Yep. That's
It's a really big
that was
wicket.
the pressure build up there. 44 listeners, man.
After all. So Benny Ling now.
Sarah Costley in Costley Corner is not happy with that. We've got a double teapot, folded arms. She could have stayed in and watched EastEnders instead of watching him hole out to deep mid-wicket.
Well, she needs to do what I do, come in and watch EastEnders on iPlayer afterwards.
Or watch the bumper edition on Sunday lunchtime or whenever the bumper
I don't
edition.
say they still do that. The On the Bus edition.
Here comes B Ling, otherwise known as Bling to his mates.
Look at old Bobby the umpire cutting loose.
So we have. Looks more like an A-Ling gate than a B-Ling.
Yeah, no,
gate.
B-Lings looks like an A-Ling, but A-Ling's definitely B-Ling. Gould off home.
Oh my word! Hang on, we've got an essay in from Pauline.
Oh,
She's a grandmother, very sporty grandchildren. Obviously, Pauline.
yeah.
One assigned for under 12 Telford United. Telford, they got a football team in Telford.
Yeah, they have. It's called Telford United.
Is it? Right,
Yeah.
okay. And one under 15 Telford ice hockey and plays great tennis. Granddaughter plays field hockey, football and ice hockey.
No talent there then, Pauline.
Ah, Slats, Phil Slatter. Good evening,
Oh.
gents. Hello, Phil Slatter.
What a guy.
We miss you.
What a guy.
I
Interesting
don't get to
fact.
sit next to you on the touchline, on the boundary rope. Phil, I miss you.
Do you like an interesting fact about Telford Ice Hockey Club team? There's a lad from Cassington used to play for them. There you go. You remember Carlos
Was it
Gathorpe?
Joel Stransky?
I was here the other night,
Who was?
Carlos.
Was he?
Yeah.
So his boss's son used to play
Well,
for
that's a
Telford.
beautiful shot by Bling.
He's timed that, hasn't he, old Lingy?
Absolutely smashed that through mid-wicket.
How was
a
Carlos?
sign
Is he
of a
all right?
quality player.
Son needs a haircut.
He looks a bit skinny, Bling, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's lost a load of timber. Good old boy. He's done really well.
I'm a bit worried about these girls' trousers. They've been torn. Do you want a
Blimey.
needle and thread to help you with those trousers? Because they're all ripped.
No, YouTube. Get on YouTube.
Guys, sorry, you're going to have to move out.
Can you come off the
Yeah.
those side screens?
Come off the side screens. Thank you.
Anyway, 8 overs gone,
Hello?
49 for
It's
3.
not a climbing frame, my duck. Off we get.
There's
Off I go.
2 girls with torn trousers climbing up the sight screens. I don't know what we can do.
Are you live, Will? Maybe you could send a question in to me and Bear.
So Will has recaptured his child from the man in the pink shirt,
He's taking her home.
and he's taking home for a curry. The 2 girls with torn trousers have gone to sit on the side.
They were ridiculously torn trousers, right? That's a
Do you
wide in
actually, do you
anyone's
actually
cricket.
buy the trousers like
Yeah,
that? Or
you
do you
do.
get them and you cut them with scissors?
No, I saw it.
Would it be cheaper to get them and cut them with scissors?
It's
than
just
to
a
buy them?
ridiculous occupation. I just don't understand it. I saw somebody put a picture on social media that she's got these trousers, loads of rips in yesterday or the day before, and says she looks like a string of sausages. She's got all these burnt stripes across the top of her thigh. That's a wide. There's 2 wides
Good
on the
take there.
spin. Very good
take
take.
down the leg side.
Very good take. We need a couple of big overs, chaps, I guess.
We need many big overs.
Don't we? We need 130 off a 12. We're at 10s now.
It's not getting any lighter. The big overs have to happen fairly shortly. 51 for 3.
Eric is slouched in his chair next to Sunday Mark. Bibby looks like a little fan zone that he's won a raffle to be sitting with the players. And I can't see them. We've probably got Ailing, Gussie, Chrissy Wright. Ethan's got his sleeves rolled up. Looks like he's a tough man. And Zach Wilton is contemplating life, stood up against the door. Not a lot of
another
buzz
wide.
going on. Another wide. Should be a run there, Lingy.
Anyway, so well done, Pauline, on your extremely talented family. My you'll be interested to know, Pauline, that I was born in Shrewsbury, but the first year of my life was spent in Wellington.
In a Wellington, as in a gumboot.
Which is right next to where Telford suddenly cropped up. And I used to go and visit my grandparents, and they used to get lost going out of their back door because Telford changed on a daily basis.
Good Dunny.
Good fielding from Ollie Dunn there. Well, what a talent.
Must have learnt his cricket at the Downs, I guess.
Yeah, must have done. And Oxford Hawks Hockey Club.
And Oxford Hawks Hockey Club.
So a decent crowd.
So you know that man that biffed a 6 off the very first ball of the Oxford Down innings?
Yes.
Look at the dog he's walking around with. Well,
Is it a dog or is it a rat on a lead?
I don't know. If he does manage to do a full lap with the dog without picking up, maybe we can interview
That
him.
dog's never going to do a lap. That's about 2.5 million steps.
To be fair, I think he had to lift it over the boundary rope.
A bit like the Grand National.
He was at
Beecher's Brook for that little
thought
dog.
he was at Crufts doing a salt course. Oh, another pad hit.
Gosh, there's a lot of pad banging going on.
Yes.
What does that mean? Is that like Morris dancing?
I guess so. More brutal and less bowels and
Yeah, I think it's
handkerchiefs.
safe to say we're behind the run rate.
Yeah. So one of these two needs to go, really, don't they? Because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a damp squib. There's one there. Put some pressure on him. It's a
Ryan,
really good roll, that.
I'll tell you what, Potter's not going to have to roll that square at all.
Wow.
because Rhino has done a one-man
Anyway,
job of rolling it.
me and Matt and Oxford Downs would like to disassociate ourselves.
No,
from this comment.
he's rolled over 15 times. I think that part of the square is particularly flat now.
He's very agile for a big man.
He is.
Oh, that's a sort of...
Pauline, can you get here and get your pads on, please?
Get your mums and dads on. We need your talented ice
We
hockey.
need you to inspire your son
Need a bit of-
into winning this game for us.
Need a bit of oomph. Right, so 56 for 3 from 9.
55 for 3, even.
Oh, what did I say?
Oh, hello. We got a question from young Will Watts, who's
Go
in
on.
his car. Are you texting while driving, Will? Because if you are, that's not allowed. Question
But
for
well
Bear
done.
fans. If Buzz Lightyear doesn't know he's a toy, why doesn't he speak when humans are around?
That's an outsider. How do you feel about the human race, Will?
No, I know the answer to that.
Go on then.
Because he's past infinity. In
To
fact,
beyond.
to infinity and beyond. That's a very topical question, actually, Will, because, as you know, in the news today, we've been talking about the galaxy. That's out.
No. It's,
Yes.
oh, I thought that's hit him outside the line, but... Oh, Lingy. He's
So
the one boy that
reverse
kissed you.
sweep has been taken out of the bag. Bob, who's decided he's thirsty and wants this game over.
Good from you, Matty B. Good from you.
Anyway, I guess that Buzz might talk in special toy language when humans aren't around.
Well, maybe Will should tell us the answer, because I don't know a thing.
Is there an answer?
I don't know. All right, mate. Your mate's coming out of the bat now, mate. So we've rocked on to 55 for 4.
Considering we
In
got
the
21
10th
of those in the first, or 15 of those in the first over.
Yeah, 14 off the first 3 balls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The run rate has tailed off since.
Yeah.
Oh, Ling Senior of all seniors has arrived and is striding around the boundary with a beer in his hand.
Big Jeff. Right, mate. It's old Chrissy Oliver loves it, mate. I love cricket, mate.
Yes, get
No.
past that.
Get past that. So, we need a hero. Are you holding out for a hero to the end of the night?
It's got to be tall and strong.
Phew. Oh,
Is Buzz Lightyear a toy? I thought he was real.
well, next you'll be telling me EastEnders doesn't exist. It's not real. I think you'll find it is.
There's so many things about that question from Will Watts that I don't understand.
Yeah, I think he's trying to outsmart Bear fans.
Doesn't take long.
No.
Captain Courageous is striding purposely towards the comms box.
That's a good little Kate shot. Rhino again.
How do you see it then, Captain Courageous?
He couldn't get hold of it. What are you talking about, Tommy? Here he is, let everybody. Here's the money shot. It's a bit dark out here, Thomas.
I was
It is,
thinking
isn't
about
it?
the pink trousers that Flory's wearing. Can
Yeah,
see
right,
those.
mate. I've heard it, mate.
Ooh.
So did you know that Lauder descended from the Vikings?
Yeah, we've got Lauder's mums on here. The whole family are sporting geniuses. They've got Telford completely sewn up.
Ice hockey, football, hockey. So I'm sure you must know Mrs. Lauder after you went to the wedding. And you didn't disgrace yourself at all, Tom. I know different. So, that's 10 overs gone. 58. I think we're in the mire, chaps.
So we have a bowling change. More, bit of spin, from the looks of things. Unless that's part of his run. No, it's definitely going to be spin.
Definitely spin. I think the required run rate's about 12.3 off the top of my head, bet.
It's extraordinary. That is extraordinary how you can do that.
What are you doing, Cockles? I don't knock you. Don't you knock us?
I was watching the Freddie play on Sunday, and I got up, turned around, and I said, running up. You can sit behind me for about 2.5 hours. I didn't even know it.
Your mic's still on, Bear.
I muted it.
Professional, Bear.
I'm a flipping pro. I am.
Shot, mate. Let's do it down here. No, he's not, but he's I just like saying, mate. Shot, mate. Anybody want to play golf, mate? Oh, Christ, the rabbles coming round here. The Cosfords hand in hand. Maslim and Freddie Smith hand in hand. Warner.
Pauline Lauder is trying to convince me that that Shropshire is a wonderful county.
It's not gone, is it? No, it's 2 though.
You got to sell it to me, Pauline. I was born in Shropshire, and I left for Oxfordshire when I was 1, so that's a long time ago. So, what has happened in
How does
Shropshire
that work? Is that back
in
to
the
you?
last
Get me one of
57
those
years
Cockles, will you?
means I should have stayed.
I reckon Bear should be good on that, a bit of kit.
That's extraordinary. How does it work?
It's a balance board with a front thing put on the front of it. It's a balance board that you stand on.
Oh, right.
Balance board with a metal frame put on it.
So if I
Oh,
said
yes.
to you that somebody that played off a 19 won a golf tournament with a score, staple for score of 44 points, how would you describe that person, Cockles? There you go.
Well, Pauline, so that's so you've been called a bandit, you've been called a gringo, you've been called a rebar, underlay.
Right, here we go, mate. Oh, a clothing.
Absolutely
Where now?
mullered that.
Tell me, where's that term come from? Clothing. It's a 2022 description of somebody not quite getting hold of the ball.
Clothing.
It's clothing. What's happened to Bradley Lockballs? Is he retired or is he just an Instagram sensation now and that's it? Back on Love Island. Lords. No, it's not. That's in the hole.
That's 4 runs.
Very
Lovely
good.
shot.
We need that.
Lovely shot from the Viking.
Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting.
67 for 4 off 11. It's going to be an entertaining 9 overs if we win this.
Yeah.
So, Pauline, I want you to give me 3 reasons why I should have stayed in Shropshire and not come to Oxfordshire to live my whole life. And they'd better be really good reasons.
That's just gone to extra.
Here comes the future of Oxford Downs Cricket Club and Matt Warner.
It's the singles.
It's a lovely shot from the Viking.
When you call it the Vikings, actually used to own a stationery company. Or oh my dear, massive. We've just been saying that a man that can hit a ball that hard has got the funniest little dog in the world. Where's he got to with that dog? Has he managed to get a lap in or not?
I don't know. I think the dog stopped for a rest 25 yards round the boundary.
Well, jumping over the boundary rope's probably knackered him out.
Oh, his wife Katie is amazing. She can strike a cricket ball. Is that?
Katie Q can do anything.
Kids can do anything.
And she can do
Yes, I know.
anything.
But why does that make me want to stay in Shropshire?
Because she lives in
Pauline,
Oxfordshire.
I think you misunderstood the question. I'm trying to establish why I would want to stay in Shropshire and not come to Oxfordshire. Katie being able to smash a cricket ball is irrelevant.
Right, come on, mate. Whack it over row, mate.
So
Oh, where's that gone? 4
that's
hours.
a lovely shot.
Well done, mate.
Absolutely. Nobody moved except for extra cover who dived in the wrong direction.
and Robert Florey.
The future of Oxford Downs Cricket Club is safe, but we're not with this lot.
No.
Correct.
Correct. A Mundo. He's doing it again.
Yeah.
It's a straight to extra cover. Deep.
The charge has started.
Another knock on.
You get some runs.
We'll have to sing.
Oh, it's next Sunday. Oh.
You'll have to sing for
Did
me.
I see you're captaining One Day in Cricket Week as well? Captaincy. He had to behave himself.
Against the old FF United there one time.
Yeah. Is George playing? Well,
They
we
played
did-
3 Foresters. They won the Yeah.
I'm surprised they won that cricket.
beat Shrewsbury, didn't they?
Can't believe they did. If they had all the boys there,
52 views. No, it was away at Shrewsbury, wasn't it?
I can't believe.
Was
after what they did to our lot? If they
Anyway, Chrissy Mare is just thick
they're going to
inside
get 2
edge.
there.
They're
They
gonna
have to get 2 there.
People still coming in out the car
There's
park.
people coming. I think they look.
Bustling.
Matt, we've up to 56 listeners.
Oh, here he comes, look. Here comes
Lizzie
Mr. President.
Watts.
Ah.
Lizzie Watts. Talking about talented families.
Oh, don't.
Gus's granddad has the most talent for the most hilarious one-liners ever.
That's true. Is that a clever
he's
bit of
walked.
bowling or not? Is that just... Right, so who we got now? Head of cricket. Oh, lads. Do we know what happened earlier on after the first ball when the head of cricket walked to the first team captain and there was a...
He seemed a bit grumpy.
No, we're batting.
Yeah, but
that it?
Eric looked miserable.
1 now.
Here comes Captain Eric. Why is there someone chasing Eric out?
Wants his autograph. There's a little fan. One of his fans wants his autograph.
There it. Just one cornetto from Wall's Ice Cream. Sorry.
We've now got to disassociate ourselves from his singing. Just one cornetto, give it
Just
to me.
one cornetto.
Not bloody lightly at 90p, but they're not 90p anymore, are
They're-
they?
I bet. Do they cost £2 a cornetto?
So Mr. Percival has made it all the way around. We don't know whether or not... Here comes the dog.
Oh.
Here comes the dog.
Word.
Right, Eric. So what's Eric going to do? Drill this
Eric's
straight
gonna
for extra.
Lock it. Like that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
The ball is simply not going to get past that forward defensive shot.
No. And to be fair, he could be 13 not out with the close, couldn't he?
But it's still a red inker.
There we go.
There you go. Look at that. You can't coach that sort of stuff.
No, you can't. And he looks immaculate, doesn't he?
Pauline says we should put Katie Lauder on. She's amazing. Are you saying she's better than your son? Is that what you're saying? You're saying that Katie is better than James? Rachel Jones, CCCCCCCC. Welcome.
So was that 2 from CCCCCC?
CCCCCCCCCC.
Okay. A sailor went to CCC to see what he could CCC. There we go. Lauder's down the wicket, into mid-wicket. He's going to run it, run out. No. Good bit of
That
filming.
was his badminton training.
Oh,
It
he's
meant he could
limping.
change direction and run back quickly.
He's limping.
Oh, it just jumped over the
Yeah,
rope
it
all
did.
by
Flew
itself.
over the rope. We're talking about your dog. Great first opening, first
Yes,
ball.
it kind of went downhill after that. What you did is you should have made sure you lost the ball and got another one.
Yeah, we
yes,
thought
we
that.
did put that on the commentary, I'm afraid. When you play it back, you can see it.
But you
hit it
certainly
quite well.
got
You
a
just hit
first
it
one.
straight to a person.
Come on, Jimbo.
Frustrating.
Come on, Jimbo. There we go.
Yes. that's it.
Beautiful.
Honestly, you could put that in a coaching manual. Eric's only been out there 3 balls and he looks frustrated. Oh, look, hello. They got
Rhino's chucked a dummy in, and that could be gone. No, bad keeping.
Oh, What
Good
an
length.
athlete. What an athlete. That was a great length. That
Good
was. Anyway, welcome Rachel Jones to CCCC. Have you got anything you want to ask us?
So, what started off as a bit of a race around the boundary? He's dropped
That's
that.
a drop.
That's an
He's
edge,
got a
that.
massive nick on that.
Where Tom and Mr. Armstrong Stewart set off like the clappers, leaving Bobby Flory and Paddy Potter in the wake. Paddy's caught them up, and Bobby Flory's returned back to base. That's out? No, he's got away with one there.
There's got to be two there. James
Yeah.
Order, it's got to be one there for the throw.
Oh, no. Okay. Somebody needs to come in and just swing from the hips.
Here's another good question from Will Watts.
Yeah.
Who picks up guide dog poo?
Well, that's... I can't believe he's just used that.
So I've got a joke about a guide dog.
How does a blind parachutist know when he's getting close to the floor?
Because the dog gets there first.
The lead goes slack on the blind dog. Yeah, go on.
So this, well
That
left, well left, James. Paulie, you'd be very proud of that. So, he's left that wide. He's given 4 runs.
Can't believe
Yeah.
Will Watts has come out with that. That's a wide bob. He hasn't touched
So
it.
anyway, the blind man walks into a department store with his dog, picks it up by the tail and starts swinging it around his head. The woman says, "What on earth are you doing?" He says, "I'm just having a look around."
No, Will, I don't know, because I think we've been asking that questions for many years, but I'm sure Bear or Matt Bowden will find out for the next episode of who picks up guide dog poo.
Paulie's becoming a politician. She says both counties are all the better for you being in it, for sure.
Ooh, flirty.
Very kind of you to say so, Paulie. But still,
She's trying to keep.
I'm still not going to give you any shots when we play golf.
She's trying to keep her handicap, isn't she? Well, and
Oh, it's
Jimbo.
a superb shot. He's just opened his
We can
wrist
have
on
some
that.
real
Right, turn it on now.
now.
Oh, you missed him.
Played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. I think we should bring an album out there, a bit like Billy Birmingham did with Marvellous Sephardet.
Oh, no, where's Ted?
He's picked the
Eric's
ball
just
up.
picked the ball up. Ted, where are you?
Is he not a fan?
Oh, he gets so angry. He gets so angry when the ball is picked up by the batsman.
Let's move on, shall we? Oh,
That was absolutely sensational full defensive
that's
shot.
Dorse. That is
Just missed it by a foot.
Dorse.
He's done it again. He's just opened his wrists again and done that. Extraordinary. Beautiful shot for 4.
Feels like summer. Do you think Ethan's got a new coat that he wants everybody to see? So me and you were sitting here in a normal
Shirt sleeve order.
short sleeve order, and he's walking around there like he's just about to go to the North Pole with
Do you know what
Bear
that
Grylls.
is, don't you? That's the Nottingham Forest's new Premier League anorak.
I'm not so sure they'd associate themselves with that, to be honest. That is quite bizarre choice of clothing. Matt's in his shorts and a t-shirt. Me and you in our work attire.
Is that your work attire?
Yeah,
Blimey.
that's all right. I'm not an accountant there.
Nor am I. I've just got lots of clever people who can add up that work for me.
Hit it.
Oh,
No, it's going to be short, and it's going to. Oh, he's done well there.
that's a great
'Cause
piece of fielding. He's
he-
taken that on the body. That's a sort of Captain Cockles piece of fielding.
That was on the half volley. If he'd have got that timing wrong, that was 4
Yeah.
holes because that would have bounced on.
So at
but
the end of the 15th over, we've cruised to 96 for 5.
we've still got a few in the hutch.
17.
Who's got the pads on? Ailing's padded up. Warm enough, Heath? Good old boy.
Nice.
Right.
So-
Run rate required, I reckon, is around the 17 mark there.
Rhino's back on. No, I think it's exactly 17, not round
Do
about.
you?
Yeah.
No, that's because you're an accountant boy. Right, what is today? We got any live sport on the telly tonight when we get in or not?
We've got the highlights of the England cricket game, so after 5 minutes we'll find something else to watch.
Okay, so I have got EastEnders still to watch.
You can watch highlights of yesterday's football. 8-0.
No, thanks.
Brilliant performance.
No, thanks.
I was very impressed.
Is that looks like that stump keeps flashing?
I know,
or
either
Bob's,
that or
Bob's
Bob's
heart monitor's gone on ticker.
Bob keeps knocking it with something.
So when Bob umpires, right, he has a funny little rubber ring that goes over the middle stump with 2 bits of string coming off of it, and at the end of the string, he then wraps that round the bail. So when someone knocks the bail off, it saves the old goat from.
Fantastic! What a great idea.
Right, Rhino. Rhino to Eric.
Eric seems to be having a little bit of trouble seeing the ball at the moment.
Batting.
Oh gosh!
I just meant to move the point.
Blimey, thank goodness you're not drinking beer.
Can I have another Coke, please? Never mind the glass.
Is it that? Could be caught, but it could be 4, or it could be 2.
I was worried the old boy was going to run.
James Lauder still running for his life. You should be proud of your son, Pauline.
Do you think he runs like that little dash hound?
Will Humphreys, CCCCCCCCC, okay.
Okay. We've worked out you're from Challow. Ask us a question. That was a good little dabble for none. Well, this is all going to turn into a bit of a damp squid, and fair play to Challow.
Yes, they smashed us to smithereens.
They've given it a fair old lick, haven't they? I don't know how many there's a first team cricketers, I'm sure.
That's a good shot.
He's
That
gonna
might get there. No,
No,
it's not going to get there.
It's
2
quite
more to Eric. He needs to
difficult.
hit it harder and further.
And it's difficult to pick the ball up with this light a bit now.
100 runs up.
100 for 5.
Standing ovation from the gathered crowd. Ethan's picking up the... Oh, it's not Ethan over.
No,
Is it?
that's
Someone else wearing a red anorak.
That's Nick Owens in a red polo. What?
So Eric played 3 shots against that and he missed all of them.
And he's not even drunk.
Matt Turner, predictions for the South Africa series.
On holiday. Away. Away. Her Majesty's.
Yep.
Don't look like that.
So our prediction for
What,
the
you
South
back?
Africa series.
I'll talk to you afterwards.
It's a test series. We're playing like I'd say England are going to win it 2-0 with 1 draw.
Getting the nod to play on Saturday, was it?
Yeah, looks like it.
Can't we just move someone up for the seconds? Isn't that what's supposed to happen?
Tied then. We've got problems with the tying players.
Tied up.
Tied up.
Hit it. It's your man again.
Yeah, Rhino.
He definitely should be called Flash Gordon, not Rhino.
My
Wow.
mother, Pauline, you'll be glad to know that my mother is on the phone to me at the moment. She's obviously listening to me on you. If you're listening to me on YouTube, Ma, then you can contact me via the chat line.
Yeah, she probably wants to know who's the good-looking chap sitting next to you, I guess. Jimmy
Well,
Lauder,
that's
that's
got
a
a long
good
way.
shot.
Crowd catch, 6 runs and a crowd catch.
Tune. So, just Lauder's pumped that into the pavy. Their
Yes.
overseas pro from Tasmania, who's only a 5'2" chap, has made a great effort to catch
That's
it.
a pretty good shot as well.
As he
That's gone for 4 as well. The charge is on. Lauder's charge is on. Pauline, it started. Start getting ready to get extremely proud about your son. He's going to win this game for us.
after the head of cricket swore at him in a ferocious manner for not running a single, James has got the bit between his teeth.
Yeah, James.
Here we go.
All those
Gone
early
again.
morning,
No, he's got
early morning coaching sessions with Pauline are coming to fruition now.
There we go. Anyway, back to that 6. As their overseas pros jumped as high as he can.
Yeah.
Benny Ling calmly stands up and takes the catch and then celebrates.
Great crowd catch.
Very, very good Ling. He doesn't win £1,000 though, does he, today?
No, because it wasn't one-handed.
That's a good shot. Oh,
Of
Rhino.
course, I thought Rhino had plucked that out of thin air.
It's a good effort from Rhino.
But
Has he actually fielded the ball once without laying on the
I
floor?
don't know. The good news is that was the one part of the square that hadn't been flattened. So it is.
Wow. Again, me and Matt and the Oxford Downs Cricket Club. Oxford Downs, we are not supportive and we'd like to disassociate a sense of sound. A great effort from Rhino.
It was a fantastic effort. Right, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty part of the game. 3 overs to go. Roughly
22 and
22
over, I
runs
reckon.
and over. Only approximately 22 runs and over.
I think if you were sat in the hutch, you'd be a bit annoyed you haven't got a bat when we dribbled our way to a total of 115. So let's have a biggie. Let's put a little bit of pressure on the
I think you can make every effort to clear the ropes in some way.
And if
shape
you
or
run
form.
past it, somebody else can come in and run
Yes,
past.
exactly.
I'm going to attempt another drink without knocking my teeth out.
Good luck with that.
Let's cut back with a point. There's the pro, in it comes. Whizzy arm from the 5'2" Tassie.
He's a devil.
He is a devil. There's no question about that. So, Rhino to Lords. David and Goliath contest. It's in the air. Lords.
Oh, that's an interesting shot. He's managed to find the fielder right in the boundary there.
So Lords has swept that from 2 foot outside off stump to cow corner.
Will Humphries says, Ollie Dunn is my dad.
Really?
Really?
I'm not so sure that's
No, well, I
actually
know
a
that's
fact.
not true.
So, Will Humphries, it's your attempt at being... oh my
he's
God,
palmed it.
he's just dropped the World
And
Cup.
Eric was halfway to the pavilion. He could still be run out.
No. There we go.
Oh.
So, Will Humphries, I'm not so sure
I
that's
think we're going to need
actually
some
factually-
meat on the bone of that one, please.
Yeah.
Tell us exactly what you mean by that.
I think it's an attempt at being funny. I think. Bloody James Outwood. I'm sorry.
That is an
I
extraordinary
don't think I've
shot.
ever
He's
seen him hit the ball to the leg side in my life.
He smashed that over the road. Yes!
I'd like to disassociate myself from Matt
How
Bowden's
good
choice
you
of
didn't
music.
play that when Rhino just fielded the ball.
Anyway, let's move on really quickly, lads. I think I'm going to be the only one here next week, so anyone else been banned. Jimbo,
I like 'em plumpy. Is there really a song this?
Yeah.
I like 'em plumpy.
He was from.
Big and chunky.
He was. Wasn't that from Lion King?
It's from Madagascar.
Oh, Madagascar. That's it. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. Right, Jimbo, go mad. Come on.
Hasn't moved.
No, I think he's very pleased he's managed to get a stump in, and the bails and the lights and the
It looks
oh,
beautiful.
doesn't it? Oh, you know, wasn't it football? You know, marvellous.
So he
Oh.
smashed 11 off that over, but that's about half of what we needed to smash off it.
Yeah.
So I think we're now getting to we're now at a stage where we have to score 27.5 runs per over.
So that's okay, isn't it? I think that's enough, isn't it? Now, has anybody had a TFC today yet? Do we know? TFC, thanks for coming. Give us your tenner, on you go. So somebody hasn't batted or bowled. Is there anybody out there? Or we just about covered everybody?
Gus has bowled, Zach's bowled, Ollie Armstrong's bowled, Alex Ling's bowled.
Yeah, so no TFCs.
Right.
That's good. A shame it's got to
Cricket's
that.
the winner.
Cricket is the winner. Jack's out there, yeah.
Most
He's got his arms
importantly,
in the air.
most importantly, Oxford Downs are not. Oh, hang
Oh.
on. Sell. Sorry, I think that was the 22 committee asking whether you'd stand for election.
No, I've told them I will, and they're just
Do
confirming.
you want to hear my interesting fact of the day?
Go on.
The 22 committee was actually founded
In
in
2023.
Yes.
I heard it the same.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No,
you, see,
it's-
you get great stuff when you listen to us. Yeah, Sell. Can I just say, Boris, stop bothering us. You're out, mate.
It's Gavin from the Wishing Well. He's just taking on another pub for me today. I hope it's not too serious. Bear with Gavin. 12 balls and I shall be with you, chap.
Oh, that's a brutal shot. From
Look at the way we've run that one first, quick. That was really good. Rhinos rallying the...
He's desperate to get hold of you.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
This bowler looks as though he's having trouble walking.
Yeah,
But
he
tell you what,
does.
he does charge in.
Well, he was on a hat-trick a minute ago, so he doesn't do a lot wrong, and he's on another wicket. No, it's just over the backward
That
point.
could kick on. That could kick on.
No, he's
No.
good sliding stop. Jimbo's back for 3. And Jimbo's back for 3. 2 Jimbos don't make a right.
So James Lauder not out 41. James Elwood not out 31. They've definitely got a genuine chance of getting a red
It's
inker
a
now.
partnership of 51, though, look.
Yeah, but
52.
they've got a genuine chance of getting a red inker here,
Yeah,
which
go,
can't be
man.
underestimated.
James, have a look where the bowler's coming from, chap. My guess is a whack. Out. No, he's put it down.
No.
Look at James strolling down the thing.
Run rate is up to 30.6.
This guy does look like he's limping a bit fair. Is he injured, the poor old boy?
I don't know. Looks in terrible pain.
He does,
I'm
doesn't
feeling
he?
pain just watching him bowl.
Yeah. Well, fair play. Keeps coming in, doesn't he? Bounds in again, left arm over in the
That's
slot.
another smasher.
Is the pro going to take it? Oh, it's a
He's
brilliant
palmed it
effort.
for 4. No, he's not. He's palmed it for...
So the pros run from the home changing room to the far side of the pavy.
And
he's
palmed it to Ollie Dunn.
sliding dive.
So that
Great
somehow
effort.
they've managed to get away with... And now our run rate is now up to 36.8. We need help from the bowlers now.
Can we have a wide, please?
Yes, a wide or a no ball.
Yeah, that's a good thinking, Matthew.
Oh,
That's a great slower ball York for that.
Absolutely what you needed. Rhinos fielded it without doing a roll.
So they're going to end up beating us by about 40 runs, guys. And
Harry Robson. Good W for the Challow boys. C.
no, it's not.
Okay.
It's not over yet, chap. Harry, anything could happen. Might rain in a minute. We'll have to come to your place next week. Oh, that's a cheeky.
Look at that. See,
James
you can't coach stuff like that.
can't.
Pauline, did you teach him that in the back garden?
The old Chinese cut. Does anybody? Why is it called a Chinese cut?
I don't know, but they should. They've changed everything else. I can't believe they haven't changed that.
No, what, to a Chinese not cut?
No, to a.
That poor old bowler looks in all sorts of bother, you know.
Well, that's pathetic, Bar. Where are you? What are you doing?
Do you know what? I think if old Costley would have still been in, Costley corner would be going mad. They'd be on the rampage to that sort of music.
They don't look very happy.
No, they
very
don't.
glum in Costy Corner.
Well, the whole of the club
They've
looks
missed
pretty glum.
EastEnders. They've missed EastEnders.
No, Bear, it's on Series Link.
I brushed onto EastEnders the other day. It's the same cast as it was 35 years
No,
ago when I
you're
last watched it.
lying. It's very real.
No.
It's only 'cause
Phil
they're
and Grant, they were on it.
Grant's not on it.
Oh, isn't he?
No.
Rachel Jones. What am I doing later on this evening? I'm sorry, Rachel, but I'm married. Oh, sorry, no, that's not. Shout out to Square Leg Umpire. Ooh, what's Square Leg Umpire done?
Oh, the guy with it.
Is the Square Leg Umpire?
Is he the one with
Is he related to you, Rachel? Could you tell us what the emblem on the back of his umpiring
We
coat
don't
is,
know.
please?
We're trying to
We're
find
trying to
out.
work out what it is. It looks like a coat of arms of some sort. Freddie Turner, C.
We're more worried about the guy's legs than we are about his
Callum
umpire's
Betts
coat.
up the Challow. J. Salt, C. They've all come out the woodwork now.
Yeah,
Now
well.
that you've definitely won, all you silent listeners
And they
who've
just
been
put their best
enjoying
bowler
our
back on.
non-stop entertainment all the way through are coming out of the closet. I don't mean that in a bad way. Yeah, subscribe, please, because, as I say, we're only 2.5 billion people behind Adele. We're getting closer day by day.
And we sing more songs that are in a set
Yeah.
than she does.
And I'm slimmer.
And you are definitely better looking. And you don't sound like that when you're talking, mate. Where do you want to? Because you're an Arsenal fan. That's in the
It's
slot.
a lovely
Is
shot,
that gone
Eric.
for
That's
4
gone
holes?
for 4. He's definitely got a red inker on now.
I think it's the first T20 game I've seen with the middle order both not out and we haven't got anywhere near the total.
Callum Betts says Ollie Dunn was right to make the transfer.
Ooh, someone's tired. So Challow's full first team against one of our
love Ollie.
first team, but
We
there
love
we go.
Ollie.
Good Challow, well done.
Yes, Eric. Oh no, we're gonna have a run out.
I think he's that bothered. Look at this.
We're having a shy. So we have a
funny
run
old
rate
game
of
of
63 per over. I don't think we're going to make that.
It's a funny old
3
game
balls
of
to
cricket.
go.
Funny old game of cricket.
41 to win. Do us a favour, Challow, just for a bit of fun. Bowl lots and lots of wides until we get within 10.
So Jimbo, will he get his 100? Will he get his 50? 44. Oh, hey, look, it's gone right up in the air. Ollie Dunn's going to get that. Oh,
Ollie Dunn.
Twinkle toes.
Oh my word! Show off. So all you CC fans, Ollie Dunn's just had a fantastic piece of fielding on the boundary, dancing along the rope without touching it in front of all his mates that he used to be teammates with until he defected to CC.
Well, clearly he's made a good transfer because they won a T20 game over,
Exactly.
didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Anyway, so Down's next fixture's
Oh
home
no, he's not going to
counties.
ring Pauline. I'm sorry, Pauline.
46 and
It's
he's
all
out.
gone. He's out last ball. No, he's got one ball. It only had to
Someone's
last.
got to come in for last ball and not face.
It's Ailing.
No,
No, it's not Ailing. He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go.
He's got his cap. No.
It's a sad, sad situation. And I'm getting more.
I like the way the
and
mat's all
more
swaying and he's not
absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over?
Why can't we win in 20 overs? So, just run by me. That's James Lauder, 46 off 37 balls.
Yeah, that's a strike rate of over 100.
124.
Yeah.
Well done, Jimbo.
Well
good
done,
knock,
Jim.
buddy.
Well done, Pauline. You should be very proud.
Hit
Have
a
a
few-
large Scotch if I were you.
Whacked a few good
Wow,
sixes.
Mr.
So,
Elwood from
last
Pauline.
ball.
Yeah. He's absolutely
look at the way he's
murdered
he's run that
ball.
first one quickly, pushing for 2.
He's making sure he's not run out there because he still wants that red inker.
And there you go, Lingy. Well batted, Lingy.
Well batted, Lingy.
Good
That's a
Ling.
super knock.
It isn't it a super knock?
So we came third there, a bit like the England cricket team did today.
Yeah, we've been royally humped there. Well done,
Thank you for all
Challow.
the CC people for tuning in.
Yeah, very good.
We've enjoyed your input. You've definitely won this cricket match.
Easily.
Easily.
At a canter.
Yes. We were pants.
At a canter. We were pants. Not
Yeah.
good enough. They were
No.
better.
Yeah.
But I think they're at full strength. I don't know if they are at... It's their full first team, but there we go. We've got one first teamer, I think, have we?
Freddie
Every
Turner,
weekend?
come on, Challow. Yeah, you've won, Freddie. You
Well
don't need to
done.
go come on anymore. You've won.
Yeah, well done. Good old Challow. They look better. They played better. They scored more runs. That's roughly how you win a game of cricket. Now, look, it's a brains trust here. What's going on here?
This is the power of
This
the club. Is
basically,
walking past.
get Dunny. We want Dunny. Or the Aussie Pro. Are you guys just been shooting for next summer catalogue or what? That's what it looks like to me.
They made sure that none of their colours clashed. They probably
No,
just
but if you look, even that Tom and Stewie have got very similar colour shorts, different design.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So you got the Commando.
We've still got
Double
46
pocket
people listening to our
Yeah,
post-match
because it's good.
ramble.
Because it's good.
Callum Betts, get done on for an interview. Yeah, we're trying
We're
to get
trying
him.
to get
We're
done.
trying to get done.
We
done
sent
us
our
over for an
press
interview,
officer.
yeah.
He's walking with him now.
He's walking with him now. We're trying to get him to come over for an interview.
Yeah.
But you know how shy Ollie is.
So the old
He
combat
doesn't
shorts.
like
So
it.
Paddy's got the blue version of Stuart's
Yeah,
combat
yeah.
shorts, and then we've got green plain
Yeah.
tailored shorts with a nice, I don't know, sort
Yeah,
of
it's
boring thing. I've got a teal shirt.
I think Matt's been told by Ollie that Ollie
Dark
doesn't do
blue.
interviews unless he's paid for them.
Would you say that Nick's is a raspberry pink?
I'd say it was not quite big enough.
Yeah, it doesn't quite go with those old shorts either, does it?
But if he carries on, he will definitely pull.
Ollie
it-
Dunn is on his way
Okay,
over.
okay,
Chow,
I
cha,
mean,
cha, 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 cha,
You'll be
cha.
absolutely delighted to hear, Callum, that Ollie
Paddy's
Dunn's coming
gone for a
over an
classical
interview
light blue,
very shortly.
light blue polo shirt
So
with
we
some
can get
green
some.
blue shorts, matching his glasses.
Yeah, we've got
and
it
his
all going on
footwear.
here. We've got a fantastic array of.
We're just discussing you four looking like you've just shot the summer catalogue for M&S.
Absolutely.
Would you? Would you? Well, yeah, because we don't want riffraff like you
So-
getting here.
So the good
is that raspberry pink? Is that raspberry
the
pink?
good news is we've just decided
Raspberry
made an executive decision
pink.
that we're going to do commentary on the Thursday of the cricket week, where Matt is captain. and Freddie's playing, so I'm going to take.
I will show
take
you
the
the
day off and-
classical way of how to get a TFC in an all-day game.
Yes.
As captain, that is your duty. Is there?
Ooh,
No, if not, if you
God,
send an email.
I thought I
don't read
pulled there, and I
emails.
realised there's a dog in between my legs.
I didn't realise. Is there an email?
See, look, we got.
I don't read
they've gone
emails.
down
That's
now.
what
Listen,
I'm
we were up to 52, 53
Well, that's because these
callers.
Herberts are stood
a
in the
lot
way.
of a lot of Challow people will be listening to us.
From Greece. Why did he not send us a question? Yes, he should have done. So
Very
why is Will in Greece and you not in Greece?
So James Lauder's mum, we've
Oh,
discovered,
my sister
is descended from Vikings. So James is obviously descended from Vikings as well.
Is that why you're down here
Pauline
balls
Bow
deep
Lauder,
instead?
Because we asked Pauline why her middle name was Bow, and it's a Viking name. So we now know that James Lauder is a Viking.
Or from a stationery company. He does, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
no, we said that. We said
Yeah.
he's also a badminton champion, and we suggested that you need to be taller to be a badminton champion, and apparently not.
No. Oh right, so that's it. We can't talk to anybody.
So we can't talk to. I'm
Nick,
sorry,
Nick,
Callum.
do we know when our Sunday kit's coming? So it should be here for the Windsor game.
Sunday kit.
Might be here for the end of the season.
Sounds
Proper-
good. Do they make it in
proper stash.
XXXXXXL?
Yes.
Proper stash.
They do.
Right, can you get me? Can you order me an XXXXXXXL?
Done. Sold as seen.
No, of course I'm not. But I like shirts.
Somebody else asked me, so can I have one? So you can play Sunday cricket? I said,
No, it's not shirts. It's hooped
Who caps?
jazz hats and sweaters, long sleeve and
You've still got
sleeveless.
my Martyrs one in the fridge. you've got to put it up.
Where are the bibbies off? Now the bibbies not. They're all off. Martin's got a puff of wind in him. He's off.
Where are they going?
Carol Bibby's dropped her top. Johnny and
Don't worry, listeners. She has a top underneath the one she's dropped.
yes, that's a good point. But she's wearing a dress. I think we'll find is the right. 23 listeners, all waiting to hear to speak to Dunny.
Yes. With all the CCC.
Do you have any questions for Dunny? If we get Dunny over here, which I'm sure we will.
Look at that. I think the Bibby youngsters have got it on the
I
Bibby seniors.
reckon they know the chicken's ready.
Dunny, where is Dunny?
Well, he's playing for the Oppo. So the man that's hit the biggest six today, that's also here with the smallest dog,
Yeah.
has got a challenge now to get his dog back over the rope. So I don't know whether he's just going to pull it up in the air and let. I think so. He's going to dangle
It's
his
a bit
little
like
leg
Beech's
over
Brook for that little dog, that
Yeah,
rope.
it's- yeah.
Getting
the
over that rope.
chair. Here
I don't
comes-
think
Look at
Dunny's
poor
gonna
old
come.
Henry Welsh. Got his head down, fed up. Can't believe he had to play SOA cricket.
Should we get Henry in here and ask him why he wasn't picked?
Yes. Raspberry Pink Man, can you send Henry over for an interview?
See, Henry could have been the difference in winning and losing that game.
Certainly with a bit of leg spin. All right, mate. Chris Oliver, come and talk to us, mate. Here he comes. Is he coming?
Are you coming for an interview, Henry?
Yes, he is.
So we're joined in the commentary box by the even more the future of the club.
Henry, come and stand here, then you can be on the
You
telly.
can be on the telly then, Henry. So, Henry, we want to know, and you can speak into his mic, we want to know why you weren't picked for today's very important game.
Well, Dad had put me down for an SOA match.
Oh, an SOA?
So.
SOA.
Is that serious cricket? Does that stand for serious in SOA?
No.
So,
seriously old.
and how did you do in the SOA game?
Yeah.
Did you get any wickets?
I got 3.
Any runs?
I didn't bat.
So you got 3 wickets. We could have got those 3 wickets out here.
Yeah. Never bats poor old Henry. He just chucks him a ball, spin away like Billy O.
So really, your father's still making your cricketing decisions for you.
Yeah.
Is
I
that
think
right?
you need the Bear and Bards agent to
I
kick
think- I
in
think we
because
need-
you've
I
got a
think we
serious
need- you
future in
need- you
cricket.
do. See, Freddie had a similar situation when he had an MCC game on the same day as an SOA game, and he said, "I've got to play in the MCC game," which is probably the right.
Well, this is probably bigger than any MCC game.
This is
T20 against
massive
Challow.
against
The way Challow have just celebrated.
Challow put their first team out with all their professionals, and we needed the young guns to be playing.
So, Hen, where was the game today?
Aston Rowan.
Aston
Oh,
Rowan.
Road,
What, on the main
Road.
pitch or the little pitch behind the hedge?
The main pit. And who did you play against?
The Stragglers of Asia.
Straggler of
Oh,
Asia.
stragglers.
They normally play that away out near Woburn. It's a beautiful old ground. Talking of nice grounds that we've...
And the cricket match was won by?
We won.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because of Henry's
Got
3
3
wickets.
wickets, We might have won this one if Henry got 3 wickets. If he got that guy that got 80 out.
Yeah,
For
that's
not very
the
many.
difference.
He was the difference. Yeah.
We're down to 11, Bear. We're clinging on.
I don't think Ollie's coming.
No,
We might have to.
we're going to close down then.
Really?
That was the final interview of the day.
That's it then, Bear.
Right. It's been a pleasure having you back.
Top
I
man.
hope for your sake you're not playing on Saturday, but you may be. You won't be able to participate in the Bear bite-sized bulletins, which will be coming from Great Brickhill.
Great Brickhill. There
Thank you,
might,
Mrs. Pauline,
there
if you're
might
still
be a
on.
reason why I'm
Pauline
not.
is there. Bye-bye,
Oh, he's
Pauline.
met. Should we get met? Should we get Chris Oliver for chat? He's good fun.
Lovely to have you online, Pauline. We've
No,
learned
he's
so much
going.
about your son. And we're back in a week on Saturday, presumably.
I think we've got 2 away fixtures on the trial.
Have we?
Have we? So
What's-
Bear's bite-sized bulletins are going to be all over the place.
See you. Take care.
Is that dog driving the car?
Yeah, yeah. He may only have little legs,
Or was
but
it stuck
he's-
in the ashtray? Are we off?
No. I've got to find out where we're playing.
he's got a little pouch on the steering wheel.
Oh, look, we used to win matches. Don't we?
So when that dog is stuck to the steering wheel, so when he goes around the corner, he's upside down. Right, we're looking at the fixture list. If anybody wants to know when
You moved into August.
the Bear and Barnes fans are back on, well, it will be the 1st of
Still in
August.
July.
No, we're still in July.
We've got loads of July to go.
I hope so. Wimbledon's only just finished. Right.
Saturday. We're away to Brickhill.
Yeah.
The following Saturday. Oh no, we are at home to Harefield.
Oh, top of the table
game.
clash.
Right.
Right, I'll book in for that.
Yes.
Hopefully, I won't be picked again.
Then we've got 2 home fixtures on the trot.
Oh.
How's that worked out?
Not out.
2 home
Wargrave. Oh, I played in that one, Bear.
Yes.
They'll
I
be
remember
pleased
that.
if I'm on comms, won't they?
Yes.
They'll be mightily relieved.
Good.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's been a
Thank
pleasure.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. Well done, Matt. Well done, Matt. Well
It's a
done, Matt.
wrap.